once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy of Tea. The winds blew up her bow, dipped down, oh below my bully boys blow. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go. She had nothing to eat from shore, when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and pulled her when she dived down low. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not to greed, but he belonged to the whale that's greed. She took the ship in tow. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. All boats were lost, there were only 4, but still that whale did go. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on, the line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The weatherman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew and all. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go. We'd be alright if the wind was in ourselves. We'd be alright if the wind was in ourselves. We'd be alright if the wind was in ourselves. And we'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. We'd be alright if we'd make it round the horn. We'd be alright if we make it round the horn. We'd be alright if we make it round the horn, and we'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. Well, a nice watch below wouldn't do us any harm. Well, a nice watch below wouldn't do us any harm. Well, a nice watch below wouldn't do us any harm, and we'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old chariots along. We'll roll the old chariots along. We'll roll the old chariots along, and we'll all hang on behind. Well, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. Well, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. Well, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm, and we'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old chariots along. We'll roll the old chariots along. We'll roll the old chariots along, and we'll all hang on behind. Well, a night on the town wouldn't do us any harm. A night on the town wouldn't do us any harm. Well, a night on the town wouldn't do us any harm, and we'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old chariots along. We'll roll the old chariots along. We'll roll the old chariots What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Stick him in a scupper with a hose pipe bottom, stick him in a scupper with a hose pipe bottom, stick him in a scupper with a hose pipe bottom early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter, put him in the bed with the captain's daughter, put him in the bed with the captain's daughter early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early.
All right, welcome on in, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day or night wherever you're out there in the world. Tonight, if you can't tell by the title and the category, we are going to be doing some D&D. For those who aren't aware, the session that we're going to be continuing tonight is originally a one-shot campaign that we're doing with Lena Days and That's a Schmuck. Their ats are in the title if you want to check them out. I recommend checking them out anyways, by the way. They're awesome people, really cool, really funny. But it was originally intended to just be a filler one-shot that we get to do as like some fun lore backstory for the main campaign. Because I have some one-shots I'm planning out, and it was just a really quick one to get ready so we get back into some D&D. And then we had so much fun with it the first time, and there's so much that we could do with it still that we decided to just continue it for now. So this might be a 2-session only thing. It might be a 3-session thing. We're not too sure yet. There's still plenty of story left. But yeah, I'm gonna unmute in the Discord, and we're gonna get ready to ease into this.
Damn, what's this place called?
Shack.
Burger Five.
Oh, that too.
What's what?
Oh, we were talking about burgers. He was telling me where he ordered from.
Ooh.
And I said, the last burger I had was from Burger Five.
That like Wi-Fi for burgers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
Pretty much. It's just a burger spot, but they have chicken wings now.
Chicken wings on my burger spot.
They're actually not that bad. I give it to him. I was a little suspicious.
Well.
Is it in the same way that like when McDonald's got into the coffee business out of nowhere and people are like, oh, it's good, and I don't like it?
They're gonna
No.
give me a caramel macchiato or a fucking
Because the coffee business at McDonald's is just burnt. So
You're not wrong.
in death.
It also used to be way more burnt than it is now. McDonald's fucking stupid. Right, ooh, do I have everything pulled up? I'm gonna close my code and cry later when it doesn't work.
let me put you on wall. Yeah, colors. I need to like do my Duolingo streak because these past 2 days I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just been letting that shit stick. And like 84 days, I cannot lose that streak.
Oh my god, I need to get back into studying Japanese. I was getting somewhere, and then I stopped. I just quit Karen one day, and then didn't pick it back up.
Tried to learn a little bit of Japanese before I went, because I went to Japan earlier this year.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know why I thought that I could learn a substantial amount of Japanese before I left. So yeah, but Spanish is what I've been mainly learning because like I took Spanish in high school.
Learn Korean first.
Korean first.
I did though.
Because they have the same. Because my teacher was like, we had that same structure. They just add more like symbols and shit like that. So like if you can learn Korean, you can learn Japanese very easily.
Really? Okay. Maybe I'll do that then.
I learned Korean, but I only took it for like 2 semesters back in, I think it was in the middle school. So it's been a minute.
Okay. My mom has lived in Korea. Was it 2 or 3 times? I think she's done 3 tours in Korea. So about 6 years total. Yeah, because she's Army. So like the fact that like she's picked up on enough Korean to get her by. She can like haggle with people.
I want to learn both Korean and Japanese. It just sounds like fun. Mainly because it's so different from English, and that's what I want. I want something completely different.
I will say though, I felt like a fool when when I went to that trip earlier this year. We had to stop in Taiwan, and I was at customs because we had to stay overnight and then get on our next plane. And I felt like a fool because like there was a girl who spoke Chinese, but her dad was like, "Oh, you speak English?" I was like, "Yes." And he said, "Oh," and so she's like, "Here, practice your English," like he was telling his daughter. And so she came over and she was talking to me, and I was like, "Oh," and he said, "Do you speak Chinese?" And I said, "Oh no." And they kind of looked disappointed at me, like, "I learned your language, you should have." I'm like, dude, I'm just passing through. Like, this ain't even my final destination, bro.
These fucking selfish Americans. Chinese is hard as fuck, though.
Yeah, I should have hit him with the Spanish, though. Should have hit him with the, oh shit, where am I at? Single stitch? Okay, double stitch. I should have hit him with the hola, mi llamo Selena.
Nigga would have said Shinde.
Come pinga. Got everything.
I'm being a real granny and I'm crocheting a cover for my heating pad. So.
You are
Hi.
great.
Shut.
Damn, you don't gotta say it.
You didn't have to say it with such vitriol. Like, damn.
Vitriol. I'm just like, that is some granny behavior.
Listen.
Never mind.
That's like saying, man, I feel old, and you hit him with the, yeah, you are old. Goddamn, how are you still alive?
I'm that shit duty every day.
Yeah.
And then simultaneously tell nigga, you're not even that old, nigga.
Exactly.
You're playing with him at that point, goddamn.
People like, we playing with so we used to do it back then. Duty, you're 40.
But he just be hitting us with back in my day type shit. It's like, dude, come on now.
Back in my day.
I told him earlier today because he was talking about him and Keisha, and I said, "Dude, please don't talk about that. That's like me hearing my old uncle talking about bending his wife over the couch. We're not doing that."
You gotta let him know, because I like Duty. Duty is the uncle of the group. I don't like my own uncle. That's crazy. You get an honor the old blood don't get, nigga.
First of all, I get it, because my uncles, they be getting on my nerves. I'm like, y'all niggas, like, that's the reason why some of y'all still ain't, like, ain't married. Or if you were married, it didn't work out. Because, like, if this is what she had,
I be looking at my family like, how did y'all stay in relationships this fucking long?
nigga, dead ass. Because you're annoying as fuck. Do you not hear yours?
I would tell him be gay, but the one that is gay got issues of his own.
Look. Maybe if they were gay, they'd have some more personality.
Sorry, I'm checking on the side real quick.
Like a little bit of penis doesn't save you all the time.
Nah, you can't talk about that shit around them because fucking. Dude.
The old heads be like, that's not godly.
That's
you
not
kill your wife
godly.
twice? Eric,
Right?
you divorced twice? Right? You married 3 times?
Ain't half your
I'll
kids
bring
out
your
of
whole
wedlock.
dichotomy.
Like, come on now, bro.
I did that shit to my uncle one time. He said, "Aye, nephew." I was like, don't
Exactly.
start with me, nigga. Like,
Don't you be drinking
I was
when you
cool
wake up
until he
and when
said
you go to
something.
sleep? Exactly.
I said, damn, so ain't you divorced?
Crazy.
My dad talking about some fucking, hey, be nice. That's your uncle. I'm like, man.
Man,
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. You don't pay none of my bills. Get the fuck on, bro. That's the vibe I have right now. Like, you know, my family's cool.
Not a pull and pull.
But honestly, y'all don't pay my bills, so y'all can get the fuck on.
Why is this not working? What the fuck?
I don't be having no problems with them right now, but try me if you want to. I can go home.
I know that's right, darling. That's the character. I'll talk to my emo friend. This is basically panty and stalking unintentionally.
Money.
I don't even know how that happened.
I don't know if you can see my progress, but here's my progress from when I was when we were watching the show earlier. Xavion, hello! Thank you for the alert.
I don't even have fucking.
This is my progress so far, and this is how big my heating pad is.
I was trying to use a new battle tracker and it just
a red dress, a red like cocktail dress.
Ooh, red cocktail dress. Yes, yes.
I mean, who's to stop you?
The fucking emo thing.
Honestly, if my parents would have let me, I definitely would have had a really true emo phase, like for real. the only reason I wouldn't is because my parents would not let me wear it. That's probably why I have so much black clothes right now.
Hey! Give him a shout out. Hold on. Is it just SO for you?
Yeah, capital exclamation point SO, yeah. Appreciate it.
Crazy meeting you here twice.
Okay. I did have one question, which is, there is a substantial amount of like lore that can go into this storyline that we're kind of doing. I just want to know if you guys want it to end tonight, or if you're comfortable if it goes longer. That is entirely up to you.
I don't want this specific character to die, low-key.
So you're open to it continuing?
It accomplishes nothing.
Yeah, I'm open to it continuing, honestly. It's been fun.
A little mini campaign?
I like it. I'm down for it.
You gotta have us still be alive in the main campaign, bro.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course. Oh wait, these characters?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
They can make canon.
Lower it up! Just joking.
I gotta pull up the character sheets. Hold on.
So in order to be canon, because I need to, if I were to write some more backstory for her, how many years before the main campaign is this occurring?
The only real person who could be alive is Loki. You as a half of probably, maybe.
So
I'm a changeling. I'm fucked. I don't know.
I'd be ancient though, ancient and emo.
this is 110 years prior.
You got a chance. I don't. Later. Somebody's being a bad bitch with you.
Damn.
I gotta pull your character sheets up. Wait, what race are you again?
I am a changeling.
I'm out.
And I was looking at the lore, it was like, it was conflicted between either you live like a normal human life, like up to like, you know, maybe 80 to 100, or like the unlucky change in lifespan, which is like 40 years. I was like, well, fuck, well.
You know, you tried.
You can only be a bad bitch for a little longer before you become the villain.
Ain't that the truth?
So I want to go to a Renaissance fair, low key.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, I don't want to go as just a dude.
Deadass. So they had one here not too long ago, and I was gonna buy like an outfit and go, but I think something was happening during that same week, so we didn't go. I was like, next time they come, I'm gonna have to know so I can actually like go and dress up and like do the thing. Also, I started like working on a little drawing of the sea monster. I didn't finish it, but I will take a screenshot of it and post it in the Discord.
Yeah, it looks like, in terms of the main campaign, Lillian could be a cameo at some point, but Cassandra's dead.
You'll be Emery's best friend. You're both edgy rogues.
Edgy rogues.
Except one is like sick of life, while the other one is obsessed with money.
The one nigga does not like him. We'll work it out.
Brutal.
I am gonna dog the shuttle for a good bit. I'm letting it last. Letting it simmer.
I'm letting it fester.
It's for the
Wait, what is this?
cats.
Wait, are these the notes?
Well, those are some of my notes, but that's my
Scimitar. Oh, it says scimitar. I was like,
Yeah.
it was the. I see you wrote it with your mouse.
If you look in the top right hand corner or left hand corner, that was me drawing like the battle. So I was trying to like
Oh, you were trying to etch it?
So I have another like screen here. I'll share it of like.
I've never seen visual notes.
Usually I would draw visual notes, but what I was doing, I was like, okay, there's a lot of enemies, so I'd rather focus on who I'm fucking with. So I was like keeping track of the turn order and then keeping like track of damage on who. To be
That's
like,
what she's looking at, chat.
Bloody or some shit. That's hilarious.
So that's my battle. Like when we go into battle, that's what I do in terms of like keep track of HP. So like that way I can kind of see.
You
like,
said Rubik's and Steven. I think that's hilarious.
I love
musical notes in the corner.
I love how they got a cameo in this. Finally got to see a Steven at once.
Steven, he's real.
110 years prior, but yeah.
Yeah.
Now the real question is he still alive in the main campaign?
That's what I'm
Is
saying.
Rubik's chasing a ghost? Hey, actually, that could be a Rubik's backstory. If he'd write one.
If you wrote one.
I love how you do visual notes, though. I've never seen someone do this before, and it's actually sick.
Really? I do it a lot. Like I do it a lot because I'm a visual learner in the sense that like if I can see patterns and colors in the work that I'm doing, I'll be able to better understand what's going on.
I'm always very text-based. So
Fair. Even when I do write text notes, because like I do like when I was in school, I wrote like a ton of text notes. I still like color coordinate them, and I like to do like matching. So like terminology, like I'll have like I don't know if you're familiar with like the Cornell note style, or how you have like the questions on the left side and the notes.
I hated
on the right.
Cornell notes.
I hate those.
For studying.
I hated them because they forced us to do it,
Yeah.
and it felt like I wasted so much space and doing other shit, and I could have like I had better. I feel like my notes were always like tighter, more concise.
Yeah. Were you an avid kid?
The way I organized them.
Were you an
You're
avid kid, Brown?
No, I was. My mom wanted me to be, and I could have been because teachers were like, "You should do it." I'm like, "No, I'm doing the bare minimum." Sorry.
But the AVID is called. It stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. Essentially, it was like a college prep program.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Oh, okay. I thought you said what, like to what I was saying.
Oh no, I said something else. I don't even remember what I was responding to. I got caught up in listening to what Brown was saying. Oh wait, I'll show you my notes, but you don't want to actually read what the notes say. Like you might actually spoil things for yourself. But like this is the kind of stuff that I write.
What program are you using?
Obsidian.
Oh, okay.
Any D&D user's best friend if they want to write really detailed notes.
Maybe
I also have like.
Is it on Mac and PC?
I believe there's a Mac version.
Okay. Because I take my notes on my iPad only because like I can easily transfer them to my PC through like iCloud, and
Here's
I would
something you'll like.
prefer.
You can zoom in and out on maps. You can write waypoints, and you can even program it so that the waypoints that you have link to another thing in here, so you can like write notes and then link them on the map, so you know things about different areas.
For Legend Keeper too, I think.
Okay, because I use GoodNotes, and unfortunately, like I haven't found the only system I've thought of is like maybe doing Notion, but because I like handwritten notes in while I'm in the actual campaign, I prefer to just do them. But I want something that I can like make all one thing, but I still just haven't found that system for me yet. So a lot of times,
Oh, Obsidian. Do Obsidian.
Google Drive, like I do like Google Drive for like my main text-based like long form stuff, and then I do GoodNotes for my written notes.
There's so much to Obsidian, and it's open source, so you can just add more and more plugins for whatever you want. There's like graph views you can do. You can do visual representations of your notes and then like jump across them from that web. You can compile anything that's on your computer into there as long as it's a text-based thing. And then images, of course, there's all kinds of stuff you can do. I'll send you a video for it in a moment, and you can just watch it later.
Yeah, I'll definitely look into it.
I need to do something because I fucking goddamn. I was like, we can do a one shot, and then it turned into, I want to do a fucking whole ass campaign. Try to plan it out.
Now I need to do some.
But now I'm deep in it now because now I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I got it. I'm in there now.
Yeah.
This dude made like a campaign, like pamphlet book, so I'm gonna make that shit and send it to my dad. Like, yep, follow these exact rules, my nigga. This is all the information you need to know. These are the races you can pick, nigga. This is what you get.
Okay. We about ready?
Yep.
All right. Quick intro from everyone.
Hello, my name is Lena Days, and I will be playing Lillian Willow. I'm a female half elf, part rogue, a little bit of monk thrown in there, and yeah, I'm excited because it's fun. Oh my
Brown.
god.
I spilled water on myself.
Don't die, please. For the love of God.
Fucking cap is not secure.
For the love of Satan,
I'm
don't die.
I'm playing Cassandra Illifacular, the changeling. But I look like a half elf, and you don't know that, or not half elf, an actual elf. But you know, you see the 20 years. I be streaming on Twitch and shit, doing some good shit. We're gonna have some fun today.
Let them thick thighs. Goddamn.
Darling.
Over here, just enlarging the image.
Thick.
Thick. And I am Gwen, aka Buster Brown. I am the DM for this campaign, and that's all you need to know. Okay. Let me cue up the standard music. Quickly load in 1,000 different things here.
Bronchitis.
Yeah, I did that. Wait, what did you say?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? I'm concerned.
What's happening?
I don't know. Brown said something that sounded out of pocket, but I'm not too sure anymore.
It sounded like it was out of pocket.
I said bronchitis.
I did not hear bronchitis.
I heard corn guys, but okay.
So did I. Wait, that's crazy. We both did the same thing, and he's saying he didn't say it.
That's
Y'all
crazy.
real dirty and shit. Stop looking at my hips.
Hey, all I can say is based on some of the shit you say, I can see you saying that. So
Interesting.
interesting. You're learning something.
It's my shit. Like, what the fuck? Job, like, fucking.
I'm gonna do a quick recap, and then I'm gonna hop right into it. Alright, for those who are all new, and for anyone that is just curious as to what might have happened last time, this is a continuation of Freeing the Galrich Steppes, a kind of lore-based mini-campaign that follows the actual main campaign we're partaking in currently. In the previous session, we had our two characters, Cassandra and Lillian, go on an adventure on a ship in an attempt to learn how they can free the Galrich Steppes from some sea beasts that seem to have been eliminating any and all ships for the last few decades that pass through that area, which has halted trade in the Zeolia Kingdom. It has become a massive hindrance, and the kingdom is slowly dying as a result. On their travels, they suddenly came across a foggy mist and were ambushed by some skeletons. After a very, very hard-fought battle in which a kraken also came out of nowhere and started attacking the ship, The crew managed to defeat the skeletons. Unfortunately, the majority of the people on the ship did perish, including the captain and her first mate, which was her husband. At the very last moment, the captain decided to dump her dirty laundry in the air and throw it on our two main characters, asking that they take care of her daughter. Afterwards, they returned back to the Zeolia Kingdom to get some rest and figure out what the hell they would like to do. It is roughly early morning hours. The sun has risen and is starting to reach towards its peak. There's people all around as the market is open for business. People are shopping around, trying to see what they can find, making sure that they keep track of their loved ones and their kids as they run through the streets. And we find two individuals that are currently exiting an inn, having a conversation with the innkeeper. Make sure you pay the tab on time next time. Cassandra? Uh-oh. What was that?
I think that was mic issue.
Gotcha. Roger, we'll wait a moment.
This is like a reoccurring issue every time you start with me. Like, I'm gonna start saying something, and it fucking cuts out. It's ridiculous. Oh fuck! I forgot my train of thought.
Lillian can also respond. You're both in the same spot.
Okay. Well, let's settle this debt and figure out what's going on with this Swift Strike girl.
Oh, you still wanted to do that?
Well, that was like her mom's like dying wish. We have to honor the dead.
You barely even knew her.
Wait, say that again?
Honestly, I say we didn't even get paid. I mean, I just feel like we should just go about and find something else to do.
I mean,
Surely there are better avenues than whatever this is.
I mean, we can, but you know, her mother died, and honestly, I prefer to do something for the dead than something for the living.
It wasn't on my bingo card that you'd be more willing to do the right thing for the dead.
Well, people who talk bore me. At least her mom was very direct in what she wanted.
What do you mean you can't pay the tab? You hear behind you.
Is he talking to us? Lily, would you pay the man?
Fine.
Seem to be a bit short today, you know.
You turn around and you see the innkeeper is currently having an argument with a small elven child who apparently has not paid their tab. But what do you mean? I don't know where my parents are. Why would I give a shit about your parents? I just need my money. Pay the tab.
Oh, it's traumatized.
Sir, can we just pay our tab and go?
You two already paid your tab, but this child, however, did not. I don't even know what that is.
You wouldn't have to happen to be a Swift Strike girl, would you?
Swift Strike? Yeah, that's my family name.
Oh God, she's already right here.
Have you seen my mom and my dad? They left on a ship a few days ago, and I haven't seen them since.
Actually, how do I say this?
I'm gonna like lean over. Lily, this is your expertise. You know how to whatever this is.
Well,
She looks at you with pleading eyes.
Just tell them they're on they went on an adventure or something. Just say that
I'm not gonna
they went off
lie
on
to the kid.
they were not lying. They're on a new sea adventure, just not in this plane of existence.
Listen, kid. Your mom's dead.
What?
Tacked out the window.
Don't cry, don't cry. At least she no longer has to suffer on this plane of existence. And your dad, too. There's a sea monster incident. Oh no. Her eyes are doing that leaky thing.
Oh, okay.
Cassandra,
I'm gonna
can you, like, tell her a joke or something?
You must work on your people skills. You try talking to ants first. Come here, Dollar. I'm gonna go up to her like.
These ants are quiet.
I'm gonna like wrap my arms around her and just give her a nice little hug.
She wraps around you as she cries. You're lying.
I surely wish I was, but our friend over there with less of tact than usual. They are on another journey to the great beyond. It's beautiful up there. They're happy now.
I'll say. It's very quiet.
Oh my god.
What?
Our village was burned to the ground a year ago.
Oh no, jeez. I'm gonna look over like, really help me. She's getting
I'm just blankly staring, not moved by her tears. I don't understand why she's crying. Why are her eyes leaking like that?
You agreed to this, and now we are stuck here with a child, no parents.
Isn't there like a place for these types of kids, you know, where like when their parents die and they don't have a family and they can like
We just throw them in the river. You hear a guy across the inn say.
Throw him in the river. It's diabolical shit.
I'm gonna kind of glare at him. Just
No, shush.
He just kind of rolls his eyes and shrugs. They're logs.
you don't have like
You don't have any relatives? No grandmother to take care of you? No older siblings by chance? Friends? You have friends?
They're dead.
Oh, by the gods, I'm gonna stand up.
they all get so lucky.
I'm gonna walk up to Lily and just like, I think we've done enough damage. We should just fate truly doesn't flavor her in any capacity.
I'm just staring at you blankly, like, okay.
You did this.
You notice out of the corner of your eye, she kind of just walks over and gently reaches for your hand just to hold it.
Oh my god! And now she's going to follow me like a lost chicken. Of course, darling.
Thank you.
You know, glare up at Lily. You owe me for this.
I mean,
She kind of reaches her arms up as if asking for you to pick her up.
I don't touch. I don't. Maybe later. Oh,
She just continues to roll her eyes out.
I'm gonna. Oh, it's adorable. Oh, it's trauma time. Fucking Jesus. How about this? Look here. I'm gonna like hold her like shoulders and push her back just a little bit. I'm gonna pull out my scimitar. And I'm gonna try and do like a cool flurry with it. To like make her stop crying.
Okay, what do you mean by flurry? I'm a little confused here, bud.
So you know, you play CS:GO, like some cool like sword flipping tricks.
Oh, you're trying to do some like butterfly knife bullshit.
Yeah. Check this out. It folds.
Roll a performance check for me.
Oh god. Okay, I thought it was a -1.
You got a lot of those.
Ladies and gentlemen. Jesus Christ, 7? Don't cut her head off.
You proceed to try and flip your scimitar around. However, it unfortunately is a little loose in your grip, and it flies out of your hand and slams into the ground right next to the girl's feet. What did I do?
Well, this is why I prefer good. Well, I'm gonna pick it up, put it back in my sheet. It's quick and easy, painless. Usually, like you.
Please don't hurt me.
I'd be more afraid of the other one hurting you more. She seems to like dead things. But you're okay because you're not dead. You're very much alive. And she has no interest in alive things yet.
She doesn't like me.
Oh, she very much likes it. In fact, she really likes it when little small things like yourself, they crawl up on her and climb on their backs for piggyback rides. They really like that.
At this point, I'm like waving my arms, like, no.
I'm gonna grapple her fucking arms. I'll hold you still.
I will roll anything to make this stop.
You did this.
Roll against her armor class.
What do I roll? Like strength, I guess.
Strength.
Do I roll anything?
No.
I got a 15.
God damn. You successfully restrain her arms.
Yep. See, she likes it when you climb all over her. She's like a little a monkey bar.
Really?
I am no such thing.
The little girl starts trying to climb onto your shoulders.
See?
Can I?
See, don't you like? I'm gonna clamp her mouth with my hand.
Can I stomp on Cassandra's toe?
Wait, you're gonna rub my heel.
Yes, you can just do that.
That's crazy.
Cassandra, you just feel her foot slam right into yours, and your toes sting in pain.
Are expensive heels.
At this point, I am just staring at you with like a burning black fire in my eyes.
You do not just step on them.
As this is happening, the little girl has successfully crawled onto your back, Lillian, and is now just wrapping around your shoulders and clinging onto you like a backpack.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, it's
My
better.
mouth still bound.
Wait, what was that? Sorry?
Is my mouth still bound? Can I talk now?
That's up to Cassandra.
I'll move my hand for her, bro.
She feels sticky.
That's a good thing. You need some tears in your life.
No.
She kind of...
Honestly, honey, you need some moisture for your face. Anyways, we needed to talk to you about this dark rogue, this dusk and dawn thing you got going on. It's not doing it for you.
Being in the shadows, it's warm.
As this is going on, it looks like the child, Villain, has kind of like almost exited reality in a sense. Her eyes have glazed over and she seems a little unresponsive for a moment before suddenly she kind of falls backward and slams into the ground in fear.
But now look what you've done.
It seems the little monkey has passed out.
Don't stress the monkey word. Don't say it's above board. Don't say it like that.
Yo, chill. Anyways, as this is happening, she suddenly starts to sit back up and stands and kind of points to Lillian. There's bad things in your future.
Something I don't know.
For which one of us?
Her. And she points to Lillian.
Oh, thank God.
Well, that makes two of us that know that.
I see a great evil. And it's hazy, but I see you're in a battle and bad things happen.
Oh.
I'm gonna lean over. You're not the reason I pinned you, did I?
Killer parents, the sea monster did.
Yes, but you seem to be carrying great curses with you.
Listen, my own personal shadows have nothing to do with that thing that showed up at the boat. I don't know what she's even worried about. Honestly, we just came here to do what her mom asked.
Well, knowing you and your efforts to seek death, I think whatever she sees is very valid. I mean, I only have your word to take for it, but I feel like that's cause to be concerned.
The child then walks over to Cassandra and gently takes her hand for a moment, her eyes once again glazing over.
She's touching me again. I don't like that.
See how I feel.
Suddenly, she steps back and points to Cassandra. You're there too. No, it's not going well for you guys.
I'm gonna start to look like at Cassandra and then at the girl and just kind of furrowing my brow and kind of look like, are you kind of like witch?
She panics for a moment. What? No. I just have a special ability, as my mom said.
I don't think that's very special. You just told both of us that we were going to die. I don't.
I didn't say that.
Well, you very much implied. You know, it doesn't matter.
Battles typically end with death, so what else am I to assume?
I would prefer to survive them if that were all the same with you.
Well, that's up to you guys. All I can do is just tell you what the future might be.
Might? What do you mean by that?
When I touch someone, I'm able to see bits of their potential future. It's not always accurate, and today is a good lesson in that because my parents were supposed to return home. She's back to crying again.
I look at Cassandra and then I'm like looking intrigued at this girl.
She's definitely gripping my hand. If you would like to be intrigued and look at this, you could take her from me, would you?
I'm not necessarily intrigued
to see
her,
your
but I want to know more about
her powers of interest. So
from.
take that away from me. I don't want to see it.
Well, clearly we're in this together because the battle she mentioned, we're both present.
But she's claimed that it's inaccurate at times. If I just look, I'd love to call you a friend. I think I could do wonderful things for you. But maybe time to part ways.
Listen.
No, you can't part ways. It'll only get worse.
What do you mean worse?
If you two separate, you'll almost surely die.
Oh goodness.
Excuse me?
You see what happens when you want to appease the dead? We could have just.
Maybe I should leave then.
Well, don't leave now.
You'll die if you do that.
What gives you your source of information? I'm like kneeling down as I say this, like look her in her eye.
She starts to get a little scared as you get closer to her, all pretty much intimidated. When I touch people, I can see their futures. I don't know why.
Darling, I'm directing this though. If that's so much is the case, can you maybe untouch my hand, please?
I'm not holding your hand.
So wait,
did
did your mother and your father know of this?
Yeah.
Who else knows?
Clearly no one else. They decided to call it a gift.
Let her talk.
Just you guys. Everyone else in my village knew, but they're dead.
I stand up really quickly and I'm kind of like looking around. Can I perceive anyone who looks suspicious in this hotel?
Hotel.
Yeah, in the inn. I was like hotel.
no,
Century.
no one who is suspicious beyond ordinary suspicion. Like just your usual like sailors, etc.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up and kind of. Well, I'm already standing, but I'm gonna lean over to Cassandra and say, like, something doesn't feel right. Death seems to follow this girl and anyone who knows about who she is. I think
is exactly why we should abandon her to her fate.
But she clearly has something special that we could use to our advantage.
To our advantage, it's seen on deaths is not what I would perceive to be special.
Well, listen. I mean, while I may want to meet my maker, you probably don't.
Look,
She clearly said that if we leave each other, we'll die. And while I'm not too upset about the idea, I'm pretty sure you and your pretty little pumps over there don't want to go anywhere.
Oh. Clearly, Cassandra, you need to vet your job options a little more closely next time.
Well, what else do we have? And plus, like, there's no zoo to put this girl in.
Okay, well, even then, what are we supposed to do with her? Where do we go from here?
Can't we, like,
Throw her in the river.
find someone to give her to?
I say our last bit of goodwill for the child, as much as I don't want to do it, we just give her a few nights rent room in the inn, and then we leave her there. Her parents are sailors. They were tough.
Wait.
She'll be tough.
Why did her mother say we should find her?
She was dying. If I was on death's bed, I'd tell you to give me one last cigarette. But we don't always have to honor every request. We certainly don't have to do this one.
I'm gonna kind of like start to think like, yeah, maybe you're right. Plus, she's only a child.
She's but I don't know. Look at her like, how old are you?
I think I'm 45 now.
You're very funny. What is your age, darling? I'm gonna lean over to Lillian. We should just leave her.
She just kind of looks at you, puzzled with pleading puppy dog eyes. I told you the truth. I'm 45.
Well, 45. At that point, the trauma's already set in. I don't think there's much we can do. You're well past the get over it stage.
Honestly, I'm leaning towards agreeing. However, are you sure her mother didn't say anything else?
This is as far as I remember.
Wow.
I'm more puzzled that we found her here, as lucky as we are, to be honest. Or cursed. We seem to be more cursed.
Honestly, cursive has been following me since I left my home. I'm used to it by now. I am leaning towards agreeing with you. I think leaving the child may be the best option.
No, don't leave me.
Well, where we take you?
Even if we wanted to take you, we can't very much have you around us.
I can help.
No,
It's going to get in the way and get hurt.
No, I can help.
What? Help with what?
I
Child.
I can see the future, so please. That's gotta be helpful somehow.
Well, if you can see the future.
She said herself it's not even that accurate. We have to be guessing.
Wait. There may be money to be made here. If you can see the future, if we were to take you somewhere to make a bet, a wager, if you will, would you be able to win the wager?
Most of the time, My dad was always against that, though. He said that's bad.
Well, your dad also
Well,
got eaten
very
by
much
a
follow
sea
the ways of the
monster,
dead,
so
and that's why they're dead.
What?
I mean, he was a great man. He probably had it right, but maybe, just maybe,
they
just
rode
this
into
once.
battle
Wait,
knowing there was a sea monster.
was there a guy on the boat with red hair?
Do you remember a guy with red hair?
There, there was a
Wait, was that what was his name?
the one with
guy,
the drums.
Edrum? Does that ring a bell?
I know him as my dad.
Oh wait, no, that was your dad.
Thank
I don't
you,
know.
Lydia,
So
for
many
being a dead
people.
father.
Oh, well.
Was it the baboon with the drums?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did have drums. No.
Oh goodness.
Was it Steven? Steven was this man?
No, Steve. Oh, no.
Wait, is that a different person? I remember nothing.
I can't remember his name too well, but there was someone that was traveling with a singer named Steven, and in the potential future, if they were on the boat, pretty much everyone was going to die.
The red hair,
There's no way.
wait.
Look, he fell into the water, and we don't even know what happened to him. He just fell off the boat. He could be alive, dead.
No one knows where they both
Can't
went.
go.
Yeah, the
There's
reason
too
that
many
everyone would die is because while he was drunk, he would disable all the cannons.
What?
In his drunken stupor, he fumbled around the lower deck and broke all the cannons, which made it so that they couldn't destroy the ship.
I cannot confirm nor deny what you're saying, child. But a wager may still be in play.
If I help you with a bet, can I go with you?
We shall consider.
Please.
Only after you prove to us that your powers are real. Because for all I know, you're some kid with leaking eyes that's telling us fairy tales.
I'll do anything.
Darling, just please. There's no one that could help you other than us.
Cassandra, I think we shall take this child to make a wager.
Okay.
At this point, I've like flapped my cape around.
A little valiant moment.
Yes. Off to make a wager. Pay the men.
All right, so would you guys like to go outside and down to the gambling den then?
Yes, we shall.
Yes. I'm very much along for the ride at this point.
That's what it seems like. You scoop up the small child. She climbs onto your back again, Lillian, and just kind of clings on around you as you all walk outside into the open harbor. As you walk down the street, you make your way past several different shops. A bunch of different people pass by, some of them giving you puzzling looks. But most of them just kind of passing it off because they see that Cassandra also appears to be an elf and you have an elven child. Seems to make sense. You make your way down to the end of the docks and find yourself at the Gambling Den, a very large building that, unlike most of the other wooden buildings, seems to be made of stone and has quite extravagant decorations all around the front. As you step inside, you can see that there is a bunch of different people in this tavern. You can see that there is a bar to drink. There's an entire section full of tables where people are playing cards. There's also some tables where people seem to be rolling dice and betting large sums of money.
Well, Lillian, this is your harebrained scheme. Oh, clearly you know what you're doing here.
All right. I'm going to come into the tavern and look around and look over to the child and say, "Young Swift Strike, what is
Yeah.
your game?"
Dad said I was always good at dice.
Dice it is. Let us go play.
I would
And-
we should start off with the game of pick up sticks. Okay, that's it.
You all walk through the tavern, making your way around the sides, and at the very far side of the game within, you find yourself amongst a bunch of different people having different groups of dice. Some of them just seem to be rolling one or two dice and just betting on whatever the numbers are. Some of them appear to be rolling some dice and then also doing some other actions on top of that. It seems a little bit confusing. The most simple one that you can spot is just the simple dice roll.
Let's see, which one has... I'm looking kind of at each of the tables, trying to see where, like, the high rollers are and where I could do the best amount of damage.
You see that all of the high rollers are actually playing the easiest game, the simple roll of 2 dice.
All right, let's go do that. I'm going to I'm gonna like shift her on my back so she's kind of like up more so she can see, and head on over to the table. And I'm gonna look over at whoever the gentleman or person is that is handling the game, and
I can describe all that for you, and then you can decide from there. As you walk over to the game, you see that there is several people in a circle. It would appear that there is always 2 people playing at a time. The third person is the one that actually handles the game, and it is a very well-dressed elven gentleman wearing some fine white clothing, and he has his purple hair tied back in a ponytail. It would appear that they are using a mug, and they roll the 2 dice, and before the dice stop moving, he catches it in a mug and waits for the other 2 to bet on what the dice total is. After they guess their totals and place their bets, they then lift the cup, and based on who is closest, wins the bet.
all right. Hello, fine gentlemen. We would like to join your wager.
Oh, hello there. Of course, of course. We're currently just finishing up this game here, so we can actually hop in now if you would like.
That would be lovely.
Sure. If you would just have a seat right here on the left side, we'll get started in just a moment. Is there anyone in particular that would like to bet against this young lady, I presume?
Yes.
Sure. As you take your seat, suddenly a gruff individual with a cloak, kind of hood in their face, kind of steps up and sits down at the table and just grunts. I'll be your opponent. You played before?
A bit in my day, just a little practice here and there. How big is this guy? Is he like what's his dimensions?
It's very hard to tell as his cloak is covered in fur, and it kind of makes it seem like their frame is a bit bigger than normal, but it does appear to be someone short, possibly dwarven. All you can really see of their actual body beyond their very nice clothing is that they have very hairy, muscular arms.
Okay. As I sit down, I'm going to put am I saying her name right? Valian?
Valen.
Valen. Okay, Valen.
He's quite right, man.
And I'm gonna put her down next to me, kind of like near my hip on the other side, so she's not next to the guy. And before we play, I'm gonna lean over and talk to her. Do you have to see the dice to make your prediction, or?
You do not get to see Oh, you're talking to the child. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm talking to the child.
She leans over and whispers in your ear. I don't even need to see the dice. I just need to know what round you want to know the win for.
Let's make it fair for him. I'll lose 2, but I would like to win the 3rd.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it. You really need a signal, right? You can't just very just tell me.
Wait, hold on. Let me turn you up because I can't hear you for a second. Say that again?
We're going to need a signal of some sort, right? You can't just simply have her just say it out loud to you.
Yes. That was going to be my next point.
I'm gonna talk to the girl, darling. All we need you to do is when the 3rd round comes, mouth off what it's going to be, and
You want me to just say it?
no, don't say it, honey. Don't say it. If you do that, the big man might have to do things to him. He seems a bit rowdy, like a ruffian.
She looks over at the guy and looks kind of scared. Okay.
Just maybe do a tap.
Oh,
Just
my mom always had me do that.
Yes, that'll work swimmingly. Just do that. Do not say it out loud though.
Yeah, she always said that I need to tap however many times for the first number, and then for the second number I tap that many times. Do I do that?
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Your mother taught you right.
Let's
Alright.
get to it.
You look over and it would appear that the dice holder pulls out a 20-sided die and a 12-sided die. He then gets ready to roll. And he covers it with the cup. And he says, place your bets. The gruff individual without hesitation says, 31.
31.
The child then taps you. Hold on a second. I gotta adjust something for this.
I'm going to lean down and kind of listen, but not really like look at her.
Oh, that was the tap. Let me do it again.
Oh wait, yeah.
Oh, I thought someone just hit the mic.
I couldn't hear it. Do it again.
Here, one second.
Okay. 32.
The dice gentleman holds it up. Sorry, that would appear to be 20. The gruff gentleman then says, you never even betted. He then starts to smirk, and you can see it faintly underneath his cowl as he now waits for the dice to roll again. And then he places his bet. 7 gold.
We'll match his 7.
Alright. And you then get another set of taps. The other gentleman seems to be waiting for you to say.
Okay. I'm thinking 19.
I'm gonna say. He seems to be puzzling for a minute, thinking, almost as if he's watching you cautiously. And it looks like he kind of glances down at the child before looking back up at you again. 24. Keeper of the game then lifts the cup to reveal that it is 25. I guess I'll be taking you 7 gold there, lass.
Oh, darn. I definitely thought I had that. I'm going to, at the same time, like, look at Cassandra and kind of, like, staring at her. Like, I think this girl might be telling the truth.
Well, let her tell the truth when we win, okay? You have to get that money back.
There was a silent signal. That wasn't. That wasn't.
What did you say? What? What is this about?
Excuse me?
You want to say that again?
I was just telling my comrade that my friend here was telling the truth that you might be really good at this game.
Go ahead and roll deception.
It's a little too good at this game. You wouldn't have to have any loaded dice, would you know?
Fuck! Seriously? Can I roll with advantage? Please! Help me! Help!
There's only one way to roll with advantage, and that's if Cassandra helps. So she has to.
I thought it was.
You have to really play into that lie.
Give me some hip action, lady.
It's just, okay, that's what I thought I was doing.
Oh. I mean, yeah. If you want to do that, go ahead and I'll take it.
At the end, at this point, if you just take all our money, we're quite frankly fucked. You would know how to know that. You see, you're very good at this game. You would know what that's about.
Hmm. Yeah, roll again.
Did you get the first time? My shit was loaded. Oh
9,
god!
then a 12.
Come on!
Struggling over here.
I sense some trickery here.
Oh, I think. Hold on. I'm about to say. I think Lena crashed out for a second.
Yeah, my game crashed out. Hold on, let me. Shit. My stream's still up? Yeah, my stream is still up. Discord is being weird.
Oh no!
Oh no, what's going on?
She's a bit of a magician, you see. She likes to do that from time to time. She really likes the shadows and.
Ms. Elf, I'm gonna need you to step away from the table. I think you might be helping in some way.
I have just as much to be here as just as anyone else. I'm not going to move. I will, however, offer you an olive branch. Would you like a cigar? They're very expensive, so I would think you would love it. It brings some culture to your life. You don't seem like you get out very much.
Roll a persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's fucking go!
You got a nat 20?
Actually, you know, one of those sounds lovely right about now. You know what? You're welcome at our table anytime.
I'm gonna take you.
Wait. I don't know what happened. Oh, you rolled a nat 20. Let's fucking go.
She attempted to persuade him by offering a cigar, and succeeded tremendously.
I'm gonna take them out of my nice little my bosom, the little case, open them up.
Ooh.
Listen, I got a little gold engraving around. I'm gonna hand one off to him and light it up with my lighter.
He nudges one of his boys.
Got a really nice one today.
You really have to take in the aroma.
I think I will.
He then reaches out and grabs a cigar.
God damn. God damn.
I'm gonna while she's experiencing that, I'm gonna nudge. Like I'm gonna nudge Lily. Please, he bought you a second chance.
Okay.
Only for those expensive cigars. They're
Well,
worth more than his fucking beard.
alright, I've lost 7.
You know what, Gamekeep? I'll play again.
Sorry about our little misunderstanding. Let's continue. We keep it at 7.
We only bet when the dice roll, ma'am.
Okay.
The game master can tell that you're both intent on playing again. covers it up and awaits your bets.
I'm gonna place down my 7.
I'm gonna say 14 gold. How about that?
Well, I can't wimp out now. I'm gonna put another 7 on top of what I've bet, just to keep pace with the gentleman.
All right. You've now both bet 14 gold. The dice are rolled. And you get a little tap at your foot.
Jeez. Okay.
I'm gonna say 15.
I shall say 16.
The dice master lifts the cup to reveal 15.
The 14 gold be mine.
You've now lost 14 more gold. What does that? Wait, what does that put you at?
And 79.
How?
I thought that
Wealthy, Lillian. What are you doing?
I thought that tap was above board. I thought that tap was 16.
Oh no, it was 15.
It's 50.
God damn it.
It sucks because I'm not doing betting, so I can't say nothing. Oh, you heard it.
Think you'll play again, ma'am?
Lillian, this is listen, I'm going to put my faith in you for once. I'm going to lend you the 14 gold.
All right.
I would appreciate, that's all I have. I would appreciate if you guessed properly this time.
All right. Let's bet my
We're risking it for
14
you.
so that I can get my 14 back.
You hear the game master rolling the dice. Place your bets.
I'm gonna 14 gold that Cassandra just gave me.
14, I see. I'm gonna say, what about 18? How lucky you feeling?
I'm gonna look over at Cassandra.
Look, the 14's all I had. Anything else is you have to fit the bill.
All right, I will match his 18 gold.
You then feel the taps at your feet. And then the gentleman places his number. He says,
I think it'd be 27.
I am thinking 31.
you then suddenly feel someone kick the table. They hit it really hard, and you notice that it happened to be Valen next to you. And then the game master lifts the cup to reveal 31.
What? Can't be.
Well, the odds are eventually going to fall out of your favor. You can only win so many times. It's natural.
There's no way.
He then chokes on his words.
I mean, it wasn't likely.
Sir, you guessed 15 the last round, did you not?
I did, and what of it?
Well, we win some, we lose some. It looks like I came up the winner. I'm gonna reach out and kind of like grab the gold and start sliding it towards me.
He starts grinding his teeth.
Well, at least I still came out with more gold than you.
I guess. Well, thank you for your time, good sir. Enjoy the cigar. I'm gonna like get up kind of quickly and is there a table that is free?
There are multiple tables, and they all seem to be that you can just kind of walk up to them. There's 2 other tables that are appearing to play the same game that you just played, and then there's 2 other tables that seem to be playing a game that you don't recognize.
Is there a table that we could like sit at?
I'm gonna lean over. Try.
Oh, for sitting, yes.
A little less confidence, a little less gruff in him, if you know what I mean. Try to find a pansy, is what I'm saying. Someone who,
Pansy. What is this pansy you speak of?
just someone who has no confidence in their guesses.
Oh, wait.
The man back there treated us cheating.
Cassandra.
Take it from me. I know what I'm talking about. I do it myself.
You seem to be a patron of these types of places. Why don't you give
I
it a
dabble
try?
a bit.
Why don't you give it a try? Take the girl. I will get us drinks and meet you at the table.
Oh, Lord. All right, come along, you little shadow thing.
Okay. She kind of just chuckles a little bit, seeming to have fun with the mischief that you're currently up to.
Before Cassandra leaves, I'm gonna slide her like the 14 gold back. That she
Yes, I
gave
would like
me.
that back.
So I'm gonna
My
give her the
lucky
14.
gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her the 14 gold back and look at her and be like, okay, with our money, I'll go get us a drink.
How broke are you, by the way?
I didn't want to start for like a shit ton of money, so I was like, I'll just start for 15.
God damn.
And then I was gonna do some hated shit on the ship and fucking run that man's pockets, but Erwin came over and stopped it.
Oh, damn. That's crazy.
That would've been so great.
Okay, can I are there any card tables?
There are card tables on the other side of the tavern.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to that area. Can I perceive like I want to see like how is it set up? Is there a dealer that I need to deal with? Anything like that? And like
What do you mean?
table at a time.
Oh, like you mean someone that's not playing the game, they're just dealing though only?
Yeah, like maybe that's not maybe what I'm trying to say is like I want to see like how many tables there are, like how many eyes are like is it like just like the people who are playing that are at the table, or is it like people are playing and people are watching the playing happen?
Wait, say that one more time.
Like an audience.
Is there like
Like,
a
like is it set up like it's just like the dice where it's just 2 people and like the dealer, or is it like there's an audience watching like the people play?
It would appear that most of them are just the players allowed. It doesn't look like anyone's allowed to be nearby, as you know, cheating might be a thing. There are 2 tables where there are people watching, and it would appear that they're playing a simple card game and a card game that involves dice.
Oh fuck. Is there? You said it's how many people playing cards? My bad.
Like at the table, or how many tables?
How many tables? How many tables are people playing cards at in total?
There are. Oh, they're available. There are 6.
6.
2 of them are the ones that I mentioned before, where there's an audience allowed. The other 4 are no audience.
I want one of the 4 that have no audience. And again, I know I keep asking. I'm trying to just give a picture before I do something crazy.
Oh no, you're fine.
No decision. Is there a dealer like the dice game? Is there someone there with like the cards, or is it just like someone's just?
3 of them appear to have a dedicated dealer, while one of them just appears to be the players dealing for themselves.
Okay. Shit, I want to try something risky, but it's not worth it. And I can't guarantee it'll work. Let's go to the one where they're playing amongst themselves. No dealer.
All right, one moment. I gotta pull up a note. Sorry.
No, you're good.
As you walk over to the game where it would appear that the players are dealing themselves in, a gentleman in some very fine clothing that is plated with some gold appears to have some parallel earrings on his right ear, some very fancy and decorated, like with little gemstones, bands on his left wrist, 2 of them parallel to each other. He also seems to have some fancy chokers that he is wearing currently. He looks up at you with his blonde hair just kind of flowing behind him. Oh, nice to see a friendly face in town. I haven't seen you here in a while.
From the looks of it, you seem to be someone to find some class in this establishment. You wouldn't mind if we sat in for a game, would you?
By all means, have a seat, have a seat. We'll deal you in.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even think of a plan. You know, we'll just roll with it. We'll just roll with it.
So I'm still by the bar. I'm going to buy a drink and scope out the place.
All right. As you approach the bar, you see that there is a bartender who spots you coming over.
What can I get for you, lass?
Well, what be your best poison? And I mean that both literally and figuratively.
Best poison? That'd be your dark liquor.
Well, that sounds lovely. 2 glasses of that, and do you have anything for the little monkey?
Little monkey? I don't think you should be giving a monkey alcohol.
Sorry, I misspoke. It's we are. I think they call it babysitting.
Oh, I see. I'll get you a nice glass of the liquor, and I'll get a nice little orange juice. Would that be good for the child?
That's lovely. Yes, my friend's niece is in town, and we're just taking her along, and thought we'd stop in for some, a jovial time.
Sure. Do you need any secondary drinks for your other party member, or just?
Well, the 2 dark liquors, I will take one over to my friend.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I wasn't sure where you're going with that, so let me go get those.
They then disappear behind the counter, and as they are doing their thing, you notice that there is a lot of people in this tavern at the moment. Various people all around playing their games, and you do see Cassandra currently getting ready to sit down at a table where some people are playing some cards. You notice there is an individual leaning against the wall that is kind of secretly watching that entire table and just keeping an eye on things, and it looks like they're eyeing Cassandra. You're not really sure in what form. From where you're standing, it's really hard to see, but you can just see that they're kind of looking at her.
Is the girl's face within full view, or is she kind of hidden by the table?
Kind of hidden. They appear to be kind of just out of the line of light from the candles that are on the ceiling. It would appear that the actual pillar of the wall is kind of shrouding them in a little bit of darkness, and they're wearing kind of a hooded cloak.
Okay. So can I not tell any distinguishing features of like their clothing or like their race or anything?
No. It's all hard to tell as the darkness that surrounds that little section kind of hides them away from the light, so there's nothing discernible that you can make out, at least from this distance.
And how far is he from me?
They are on the other side of the tavern, so you're more towards the back middle, and they are on the far left side, which is roughly your full movement per turn.
So they're in the back middle. Wait, say that part again. I'm in the.
You're in the back middle.
I'm in the back middle.
Yes.
And they are in what, front left.
Yes, they're along the far left side of the tavern, right along the wall.
And where is Cassandra and Valen in like comparison to me?
Just a few steps away from where the person is standing at the table nearby.
Okay, all right.
More towards you.
Are there barmaids that could deliver the drink?
There are several barmaids that are walking around. They're kind of keeping their eyes out for anyone that might be signaling them over.
I'm gonna wait for the gentleman to come back, and we will.
All right. And I'm gonna pop back over to Cassandra for a moment. You said that you were wanting to sit down fully, right?
Yes.
All right.
How many gentlemen are over here with me?
There are 4 people at the table with you, and then, of course, there's that person nearby that you can kind of notice is looking at you. You feel like they are sizing you up. In what way, you're unsure.
Hopefully not for long. They get a bullet. I'm joking. I didn't say that.
Continue.
I didn't have a thought. I was literally just going, because I think I was going to You might have said something. Go ahead.
All right. As you're sitting down and the person is getting ready to deal everyone in, you do feel a tug on your shirt from Valen.
What is it? What is it now, little one?
I don't think we should be at this table.
Oh, I know. They seem to be men of class. They surely, I'm used to the ruffians, but they seem to be a very well-mannered sort. What seems to be the problem? I am
She-
whispering.
She gets even closer and like whispers directly into your ear. This isn't a normal card game.
What do you mean that normal?
These are murderers.
I would prefer that you had said that before I sat down with the murderers. We'll figure it out. And I'm gonna.
I didn't know until you made that decision.
Above board, these powers are very inconvenient for us.
That's kind of the point. Above board, it is not meant to be a let me do whatever I want thing. It is a very inconvenient power. Main thing to keep track of is the possibility aspect. Like what you do can influence it. So it kind of hints that there is no such thing as determined fate in this universe. You can alter fate.
Okay, cool.
All right, and below board, we're gonna jump back to Lillian for a moment. As you're standing there watching what's going on around you, the gentleman does come back and plants the drinks down behind you. Alrighty, I got 2 hard liquors and 1 little juice of the orange for you. Fancy name for a simple drink.
Lian, how much damage did I do?
That's gonna run you 1 gold total.
Right. I'm gonna put 2 gold pieces down and take one of the hard liquors. I'm gonna say, can you have one of your barmaids for an extra tip? Run that over to my friend and our niece over at the table, and I'll be taking my drink and seeing what else there is to play.
He happily grabs the coin. I'll take that, no, but of course, I'll make sure that one of the barmaids get that over there very quickly. Cecilia! Hey! I need you to grab this drink and take it over there. Okay. You then see a young woman come rushing over to grab the drink. This one?
Yes, thank you.
Certainly. And who am I giving it to at that table?
It is a Cassandra, please.
Cassandra. What do they look like? I don't know these people's names.
The rather hippie blonde.
I don't know that first one, but I know blonde. She then rushes over to the table. I have a drink for a Cassandra.
Oh, that'll be me, darling.
Sure, here you go, dear. This is from the lovely lady over there.
Well, thank you.
No problem.
The super dark one. Take a whiff. Oh, goodness! This is putrid. What? This is sort of prank.
I'm gonna look over at her and raise my glass and take a sip.
No, it'd be a hot liquor.
Well, I don't expect the cultured drink from her. What is this other thing? What is this? This is juice?
Yep, it's juice from an orange.
Thank you, darling. Little one, you can have the juice. Gentlemen, what do you like this? What did you say this was again?
Hard liquor.
The hard liquor is it's not for me.
They all kind of stare at you,
What choice of drink?
a little confused.
Okay, or down the hatch. I'm gonna just drink going down.
So,
Grimace.
as I've sent the drinks away, I'm going to. Can I stealthily make my way between? Is there like a table between Cassandra and the gentleman that's like scoping them out?
Yes, there's multiple tables.
Okay. Is there one that I can just sit at?
There are 2 empty tables. There's one table that has just one gentleman at it, and then there are multiple tables that have a free spot.
Okay. I want to go to the table that will. Is there a table that'll put me within eyesight of him, while still being able to see Cassandra, so I can see his face?
Yes, there is a table nearby just beyond the railing that is between the card tables and the standard drink and eat-in tables that is completely empty at the moment. It does oversee Cassandra and the individual in the darkness. It is a good several feet away from where Cassandra is sitting and several more feet away from where the person is standing.
Okay. I would like to. Can I? Is there a way that I could stealthily head over there so that way I can kind of keep eyes on him?
I had to really think about if it needed to be rolled for, and yeah, I'm gonna have you roll for that.
Okay. Come on, +9. Let's go, baby.
I was gonna say, if we have our rogue failing those checks, we're screwed. You sneakily slip through all the people as you're passing by. You kind of make yourself a little less known, kind of blending in as you go, and you manage to do so successfully as you sit down at the table without anyone being aware that you even sat down there. You're now able to peer over and through the railing, just barely out of sight.
Let's see this guy's face now.
You do see that it is a younger gentleman. You think that it might be an elf, but it also might be human. You can't really see any discernible features between the two, but they are a very beautiful individual. They appear to be quite slender. Their clothing also kind of ragged, but does a great job at concealing them. And they are also wearing some parallel bands on their right wrist, as well as a very nice set of earrings and some other fine jewelry.
What color was his hair, did you say?
Blonde. And it kind of bleeds through the cloak coming out.
Okay. And is there anyone else in the bar that has those parallel bars that might be in his general vicinity?
As you look for people that might have similar parallel bands, you do notice that everyone at the table that Cassandra is at appears to have some fancy bands on. Some have 3 on a single arm, while others might have 1, 2, or 4. And they all appear to be wearing 2 chokers per person.
Chokers. Jeez. What kind of kink are they into?
Above board, I have a pretty important question, and it kind of pertains to how long you guys might want this campaign to go. But are you serious about playing like the thief aspect of a rogue?
I am. So as we're playing this, I'm kind of coming up with a backstory, which I'll share with you after we finish. But yes, I am serious about playing the thief, mainly as a means of survival, but also as a result of my training. So, yeah.
All right. Then we're going to do something super important here for a little bit that'll also add a lot to this campaign for you guys. We're going to take a brief intermission for anyone that might need to use the bathroom, might need to get some drinks, whatever it might be. And I'm going to talk to Lena in a private chat. Muted on stream, preferably.
Yeah.
You're always muted.
All right. We shall return.
All right, let me definitely from a moment to let my chat know. All right, chat. We are going to go to an ad break for a few minutes. I got to talk to Lena about some thief-related stuff. I take Thieves' Cant very seriously for my players because it is a very fun thing and something I feel like a lot of people don't go in depth on. So we're going to go work that out really quick. 'Cause currently, the only person that knows that stuff is Emery, aka Cooney. But Lena's apparently playing a thief rogue in this one, so we're going to go with that. Enjoy the ad break, and I'll see y'all in just several minutes. All right, I'm gonna DM call you really quick.
we were gone?
No, I actually doing shit. I was preparing my dinner feast for tomorrow.
Ooh. What did you make?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather girl?
All right, let me.
Where are your parents?
They're on
That shit never
vacation.
gets old.
Alright, I'm gonna restart that stream.
This shit kills me. Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Where are your parents?
1, 2, 1.
Let me know when we're all ready.
I'm ready.
Alright, we're gonna pick back up with Cassandra is still sitting at the table, having just heard from Valen that this table is full of murderers, and Lillian, you have just fully sat down at the table to witness what is going on. And you currently see Valen and Cassandra whispering to each other, and the person that is standing in the back just kind of eyeing them up a little bit more inquisitively now. And I believe you had asked what they were wearing.
Yeah. So they were wearing.
You can faintly see that they're wearing 2 chokers. Currently, one that is encrusted with some diamonds, and the other one appears to have just red kind of painted all over it. They also appear to have some fine jewelry on their left hand as well as their right wrist. Apparently 2 different bands that they have on their right wrist that appear to have some green splattered with bits of red along them. And then you can see that their clothing, again, is ragged. It is mostly green with some buttons going down the middle. Appears to do a great job at covering their face and everything, but other than that, it looks like this person definitely needs some new clothes.
Okay. Okay. Now that I've kind of looked over the situation, I think I'm going to quickly. I'm gonna assume that since I did this in stealth, my hood was up.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep my hood up and kind of walk over to the table and sit next to Sandra.
Alrighty. And as you approach, everyone takes note of you, and the gentleman that appears to be dealing everyone in says, "Oh, lovely to see you again."
Oh, hello! It's been a while. How are you?
Ah, fine, actually. I was just about to have a nice game with these lovely ladies. Would you like to join us?
That would actually be lovely. Cassandra, if you don't mind, I'm gonna join in on your game here.
Hold on, now you have to introduce me to your new friend here. You can't just act as if I didn't hear that. You know somebody? You have a...
Oh, actually, we would just like to play with this young lady with the hood on. What's your name, ma'am?
Lillian,
Says the person to your right.
Lillian, actually.
Yeah, you didn't know Lillian? She's a great friend of mine, says the dealer.
We go way back. It's been some years. How are you?
I'm doing lovely. He then starts playing with his cards, just kind of shuffling the deck. Shall I deal you in?
Yes. Cassandra, if you don't mind, I'm gonna hand her, like, 5 gold and kind of let her know, like, go head over to the bar area.
With the child, you want me to... She surely can drink and stuff. You want me to buy her orange
listen,
of juice?
Oh, yes, another orange of juice for her, and maybe a liquor for myself. That would be great. Thank you.
You see her eyes light up because Valen has downed her orange juice.
I'm gonna give her like the fakest smile ever. Like, get the kid out of here.
She's strange of you to act as if I'm the problem after you give me that rancid drink, but I'll go. That you talk to your little boyfriend. You let me know how it goes. We're gonna get up and walk away and go to the bar.
I'm gonna wince at her saying boyfriend.
We might not be lovers, but we're just friends. Thank you.
It's like, I'm open this.
I'm already good. I'm keeping the 5 fucking gold. My cigar. I will at the bar. I will buy her one more juice, whatever that's cost that is.
The barkeep comes rushing over. What can I get for you?
Just what orange of the juice as your little maid had said, or whatever. Her
Orange of the That's a dumb name we made up to mess with you, dude. It's just orange juice.
Yes, I'm quite aware of what it is. You call it what it is, then, Nixon. You know what? It doesn't matter. Just one orange juice for the little imp.
Little imp. Is this even? You know? All right. That's gonna be 50 silver.
50 silver. Okay, fine.
Shit's expensive around here these days, man. Trade's bad.
I bet it is. Oh fuck. you got it. Let me just fucking do the subtraction. What I do it.
You start that. I'm gonna hop back to the table for a moment.
Yeah.
The person is still shuffling the deck as they look at you. So what seems to be going on? Anything new in town for you?
Oh, just here visiting, and brought my niece along. I'm gonna set 2 gold on the table. You mind dealing me in just for a little game?
Sure, but we gotta have a conversation, you know? Can't just start the game off immediately. What happened? It's been a minute.
Yeah, definitely. It's just been some very different type of adventures I haven't experienced lately. You run into some kind of sea monster on the ocean.
Sea monster.
Yeah.
I think.
Sea
Oh,
monster.
have you heard of the boat that recently went down?
Yes, I unfortunately was on it.
Ooh, yes, I have heard of that. I did hear that they're getting ready to go out again fairly soon, actually. I believe they're getting ready with a new boat. I believe they're still looking for workers. He then starts dealing out the cards.
Yeah, it sucks. I hear that they're looking for workers. I'm not sure if I want to actually get on that boat anyway. I'm actually maybe looking for a place to stay. Someplace nice that I could maybe rest my head for a while.
Yeah, of course. He then starts getting ready to deal in another hand. As you flip over your card, you see that it is a 9 of spades. Everyone else then flips over their cards, and it would appear that you have won the hand, and all the money is then pulled towards you. A good, clean 10 gold. Nice win there, lass. Yeah, so... are you new in town? It's been a while since I've seen you. I haven't seen you since we were last in Quarterstead. Have you heard of any inns yet?
Say that last part again above the board. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, you said... It's been a while. I haven't seen you since Corkstead. Have you seen any of the inns yet? Is there anywhere in particular that's caught your eye, or are you just looking for somewhere new?
I'm looking for somewhere new, just anywhere the wind blows.
I understand. There's lots of lovely places around here, so many different taverns. I believe that my favorite one was... what did they call it? I believe they called it the Broken Leg. And he then deals out the cards. This time 2 different cards to each person. As it goes around, you receive a King of Spades and a 2 of Hearts. It's been a while since I've been there, but I know that the innkeeper there is quite lovely. It's a very fancy inn, in fact. Lots of individuals come and go through there. Nice rooms, I could say. The food also is immaculate.
Ooh, that sounds lovely. Is there anyone there that could maybe show us around town? Maybe kind of help out with taking care of the brat over there? I got my niece with me. We kind of need to, get her cleaned up and maybe a good meal in her stomach.
As you say this, the gentleman to your right then just chimes in. I believe it's called the Broken Star. Why do you always forget the name? The deal is, oh, you're right. My bad. I'm bad with names. I apologize. It would also appear that you have one in this hand as well. Passing another 2 gold from each person back to you. And I do need you to repeat what you said. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was saying, is there anyone there that could maybe show me around once I get there and feed the brat that we have? She could use a hot meal.
Oh yeah. So when you get there, you're gonna want to talk to what's her name? He then seems lost in thought for a moment. And above board, I actually have to pull something up myself. I have a note for this.
Can real quick, because I figured I was like staring at them. Can I see like any of their lips move while they have this conversation?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
You can see that they're talking, but you can't really make out anything on their lips. I'm trying to find
This
something.
time. Prevail.
God, where did I put this in my notes?
Actually, I think I have a spreadsheet. Hold on. Please hold. D&D. Hey. Oh, I'm typing the wrong.
Port the wrong notes in here?
Drive. Sheet. Ah, here we go. Locations, people. Oh. Oh shoot, I don't have them on here.
I think I accidentally deleted an important note. Oh no.
Wait, don't worry. I have notes. Big shot, mother.
Oh god, if I've lost this, I'm gonna cry.
Fidel?
No, wait. Do you have a document that you can like screen share me though?
I have. Hold on, let me share. So I have this, but I didn't finish updating all my. Share my freaking screen, bro. Hold on. Please hold.
Oh no.
I'm so fucked for putting in a shorthand thing. Damn.
So I have this, but I'm looking at my Jamina.
Wait, hold on.
Above, you're looking for Zulin's mom's name, right?
Yeah.
Jamina.
Zoom.
Was it?
Jamina. Mama Jamina?
Is that what I said?
Is that her name? That's what I have written down.
What a stroke over there?
I just don't think that's what I named her.
I don't know. I wrote that down. You know what? That might have been what.
When you said it, I was like in my head thinking the syrup.
I have Fidel written down, but I don't know if that's the right name.
Videl? You mean the bitch?
No,
from Dragon Ball Z.
Fidel is the kid.
Fidel. Oh,
Fidel is the kid.
Ah.
I can remember everyone except for Zulin's mom's name because I just kept calling her Zulin's mom.
Mia.
Oh my god.
You put some respect on Mama Jamina's name, right? She's not here.
Was that really her name?
I don't think so, but I mean, are you serious?
I wrote it down, Jimmy.
Yeah, I have it in my fucking notes. Remember I was like, I fucking write everything down as if I'm the character. It's just that's your goddamn.
I wrote down Mama Mama Janina, Julian's mom.
That had to have been a spur of the moment thing. I'm gonna say that. You wanna spell that out for me?
Hold on.
Jamina.
You said J-A?
Jemina.
What is that?
Is that right?
I mean, whoever wrote it down wins.
Jimena.
Jimena. I had it all wrong.
And Tenderfist was her last name.
Tenderfist.
I don't remember that. That's for sure.
That's crazy. Y'all ain't like my mom. That's so crazy. She gave you oxtails and shit.
Yeah, them oxtails hitting though.
Bro, she is me. I am her. What are you talking about?
R.I.P. Mama Jamina.
Hey, she don't know that yet.
We barely knew you.
This one will be a mean to every now.
Damn.
God damn, how did I forget the name?
I need to update this spreadsheet. This spreadsheet needs to be updated.
This is wild.
I was working
That's
on
hilarious.
it too. That's so funny.
The thing is, I know for a fact I wrote it down somewhere, but I also had two different sets of notes for session 0, and I think I saved the wrong one.
Okay. Yeah, I saved it all in the same notebook. So like I had her name written down, but I just wasn't sure because I have it written down, but I never transferred it over here because I started doing this later on.
My issue is that I had wrote notes before for like what to do in general, and then I wrote notes afterwards for what wound up actually happening. I saved the prior notes, not the after notes.
Oh, okay.
Big oof on my part.
Alright.
Wait a minute, hold on. Actually, did I find it?
Her name. What, you found it?
No, I'm stupid. I thought. Look, I'm just gonna go cry in the corner. I failed as a DM. Alright, anyway. As he's talking, yeah, there's a lovely lady that runs the place. Her name is, what's her name again, Jack? I believe her name was Jamina Thunderfist. They then also deal another set of cards, and as they go around, you flip yours over to reveal a 4 of hearts and a 10 of spades.
Okay. Okay.
And also, everyone flips their cards over, and you do lose this hand, forfeiting the 2 of your gold.
Okay. I will remove the 2 gold. What was my initial bet at the table? I don't remember.
It's been 2 gold per turn.
2. So what? 6? 6? 6.
Yeah,
so far?
you've bet 6 so far.
Okay, so I'll do because I just did 2, so that's 4. And then I gave. How much gold did I give you? I'm just trying to keep track. Cassandra.
Me?
Yeah.
Maybe 5.
Maybe 5. I gave you too much.
Well, it's for the cigars, so yeah. You gave me more than enough.
Get fucked. Also, wait, what do you mean too much? You got so much money compared to Cassandra. Cassandra is poor.
Well, it takes a lot of money to keep these
keep those foods
fabulous
walking.
commodities I love so much.
All right. I'm going to I'm gonna look over at Cassandra and the girl, and then look back down at my cards. Interesting.
Are ye confused by the cards, ma'am?
No. Just thinking.
Oh,
Well, I appreciate it. Are there any other card dealers out in the Broken Star over there? Maybe I might want to play another game once I make my way.
I mean, you might already know, but there's always card dealers around. There's always people playing a good game.
All right. Well, hopefully I'll find an old friend there too. I'm going to shove my bed kind of towards him and throw him an extra gold for his gracious conversation.
I appreciate the extra piece of gold, ma'am. Very lovely.
Right. Well, it's been great seeing you. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Hopefully, and I'm gonna head back over to Cassandra. And
Aye. You as well. I hope to see you again sometime. Best of luck to you. He says as he
same
steps
to
away.
you. All right, I'm gonna head over to them, and I'm gonna kind of like in a swift motion, kind of rush them out of the bar.
What's with the rush? You want to skip your boyfriend that fast, huh?
Mom, you forgot your drink.
I'm gonna look back over and see the drink. I'm gonna go run and grab it and swig it really quickly, and leave it the cup.
Wait,
there.
orange juice.
Oh.
I thought I gave it to her. I thought you was the whole time. She had the drink.
No. So he was still getting it, remember?
I was like, gulp my drink down, and I'm gonna give the girl her orange juice so she'll stop whining.
Wait, that was the only drink there. Was the orange juice?
Oh, I thought you
You
made another.
just drank her orange juice.
Oh well, sorry, I was thirsty. Let's head out of here. I think we have another stop to make. Maybe a place we can get some dinner.
The little girl starts pounding.
We'll feed you some nuts or something later. Just. What did Children eat?
I don't know. Bread?
Candy? You want candy?
I hear candy makes them.
Candy. I love candy.
Okay, don't get excited. I don't have any on me now, but I just was wondering if that was going to be something to pique your interest, which it seems it did, so we'll keep an eye out for that.
I'm going
Liar.
to. I'm gonna kind of shove them out out of the bar and quickly kind of lead them into the street so we can head towards the Broken Star.
Alrighty. As you step out into the streets, and you can see that there's people all around shopping at various stands that are lining the edges of the street, going along the left and the right. There's a nice open square section just a little ways down in front of you, and you can see that there are several buildings surrounding the right side and the ocean on the left.
All right, Cassandra. Well, I think we should turn in for the night. I think I might know a place where we can get some food for the child.
It's a place to leave her, too, right?
Potentially. However, I'm keen to believe that the child may be telling the truth.
Telling the truth or not, we can't simply take her with us. She's so frail.
She may be frail, but she's also an asset.
Please take me.
The puppy dies don't work with me. That's my thing, okay, honey? Maybe I can teach you how to improve on that, but right now it's not doing anything for me. But Lillian seems to find use in you, so as for now, we'll be able to put up with your presence.
She pouts and kicks you in the shin.
Okay, no candy for you.
Greedy.
I am going to crack like the tiniest of smiles at you being kicked in the shin, and I'm gonna summon Valen over. Come, child, let's go get dinner and continue to learn more about this gift you so blessedly have.
She kind of like skips over to you. Yay! You're my favorite.
I'm rather happenstance to be confused on why we keep calling it a gift, but whatever, maybe. Carry on.
You too, Cassandra. I think we should probably stay together, at least if you'd like to live.
Yeah, I prefer that. Yes. would you prefer that, Will? You seem to be the one more in tune with your death than anyone here.
Well, death is always around us.
Yeah,
But,
yes, as you said, that is beyond it.
but I guess I can keep living for another week or so. Now that I have something interesting to keep me occupied.
I want to hear what the Family Guy. Why do you gotta be so fucking negative all the time?
Is
I'm
there?
gonna kneel down to
Oh, continue.
I'm gonna kneel down to the child. Child, do you happen to know of a place called the Broken Star?
I'm kind of new in town, but I think my mom and dad took me there a few weeks ago.
You happen to know whereabouts this place was?
She looks at you, clearly confused.
I don't know.
Well, clearly you aren't as gifted as I thought. Let us ask a kind gentleman in the street. Are there any cart owners or people just like that look like they'd give that information out without any kind of fuss?
It would appear that there's just people all around that look like they are locals. You can't really tell if anyone in particular is giving out information in that form.
A lovely young lady that and ask her, "Excuse me, ma'am, will you direct me to the Broken Star? I'm looking for a place to lay my head. My niece."
Huh? Oh, yeah, the Broken Star. You mean the inn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no problem. So if you want to go to the Broken Star, you actually want to follow this road heading north. And once you hit the wall, you want to take a right and you want to follow that path, the alleyway, down into the next main section. You want to take a right again, and then you're going to walk 4 buildings down on the left.
I'm gonna stare at her blankly for a second, pretending that I remembered all of those things, and say, "Thank you," and then walk away.
You're welcome.
Did you catch all that, kid? I'm gonna start walking in the presumed area that the lady just described to me.
I'm gonna just follow blankly because fuck it.
She kind of starts taking her hand, and just holding on to it to follow along.
My mom always said I was bad at directions.
Your
Maybe
mother.
we can lose you somewhere in the marketplace.
Your mother also died to a sea animal, so I don't expect her to know much. All right, well, we shall find it.
Above board, y'all are so brutal to this child. Kid just had her parents murdered, and y'all have just been dogging on her all
We
day.
don't know her parents. We're just here.
I know, it's just so funny. It's so brutal.
She's adorable. My parents and dead. My friends are dead.
Aw.
Oh,
Ew.
she's traumatized.
Her mom's dead. Oh, cute. Like,
Oh, she's broke.
Oh, how cute. Ew, damaged product.
This was broken. Can I have another?
It's like the Toy Story thing. I don't want to play with you anymore.
Aw. Okay. Do we make it there without incident?
There's something
So-
funny about you go, because above board, like when I play, like I'll like roll dice and like have like a whole charts of shit I made.
That's what I just did.
And so just being like, so do we get to that problem? Well, you've been accosted by 3 fairy ladies who are arguing over who's more pretty.
Julie, you turn into
That was the best thing.
I just rolled for it, and so you start following along the path, thinking that you are following the directions to a T. Lillian, you're kind of unsure, but you're like, you know what? Maybe I do remember. You walk about halfway down, and you are nearing the wall, and then you come across a little fence, and you turn right at the fence, and you follow it along. You head 4 buildings down on the left, and think this might be it, but it doesn't really quite look like an inn. So you decide to just continue along, feigning that you know where you're going, and the other 2 follow. as you pass through another alleyway down to the next open section. You once again see that it's nothing but shops, and you proceed one more over to then find yourself at what looks like an inn. And you can't really tell much of it. It seems like the door is closed shut, but the light signaling that it is open is turned on, and it looks like it does have an upstairs, so it could be the inn that you were looking for.
This seems to be the place. I'm going to try to go and open the door and see if this is indeed the Broken Star. Is there like a desk or a person that can check me in?
So you walk inside, and instead of seeing what would seem like the general layout of an inn, you actually see several tables and then a counter in the back, and you smell pastries. You don't really see anyone around at the moment.
I'm gonna just yell out, "Hello? Is there anyone here?"
Oh, sorry, hold on, I'm coming.
You hear from the back behind the counter. And then you hear some just general rumblings, knocking things around.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
Ah! And then a young woman comes up from behind the countertop. It would appear that there's some stairs back there that she has walked up from, and she's just kind of dusting off her apron. It looks like she is a humanoid animal, appears to be somewhat raccoon-like, and she just dusts herself off.
Oh, sorry. How can I help you?
Ma'am, we're looking for a room. Is this the Broken Star?
No, this is a bakery. My name's Kalani.
Oh, Kalani. Well, sorry. Maybe we've stumbled upon the wrong establishment. We're looking for an inn called the Broken Star.
The Broken Star. Oh, you mean the one that's run by that woman who just keeps taking all of my business with her food?
I know nothing. I'm new in town. I honestly.
Clearly, her food must be better than yours if she's taking your business. I'm just saying.
My food is great, thank you. I don't wanna hear shit from you. Who are you? Huh? You wanna fight?
Just a passing comment. Just like, the paltry surroundings of this building say otherwise.
What did you say?
He called it paltry.
Ma'am, what did you say about my shop?
Saying that maybe the decor could be improved.
Ma'am,
Not so dusty.
we're not here to argue. Look, listen, we've had a very long day with, my niece here who's...
Long day, girl. Let me tell you about long day. I woke up at 4 a.m. My mom is gone. She hasn't been here in months. I have to run this godforsaken shop all on my own. The man that I'm supposed to be with was supposed to be here hours ago. He ain't showed up for a date. I'm stuck working when I'm supposed to be having a good ass time.
Well, listen,
Another traumatized. Lily, you handle this. I'm going to wait outside.
At this point, I'm just kind of standing there, irritated. I'm sure whatever man you've betrothed yourself to will come back eventually. Where is the inn, or at least a place that we can lay our head? We are tired and we need to rest.
She kind of thinks for a moment. Fine, I'll tell you. But first, you got a light?
Yeah, I'll toss her a match that I have in my bag.
She catches the match as you throw it. Ah, thank you. She then pulls out a little piece of rolled paper that appears to have something inside of it. She then lights it.
Oh, no more of this.
Not this shenanigans.
You know, my mom always said that I shouldn't be doing this, but she also didn't come home. So, I ain't gonna take her advice. I'm gonna do whatever I want with my life. Anyways, if you want to find that inn with that hussy, what you want to do is you want to go back out. You want to follow the way you came. I'm assuming that you came from that dirty ass gambling den, because that's where everyone motherfucker comes from around here these days. Always looking for a certain product, you might say. You want to go back 2 alleys, and then you want to make a right, and you want to go several houses down. About 7 buildings, and you should find yourself at the end.
2 alleys and several buildings down after the second alley, correct?
Correct.
All right. Well, thank you.
Why should you say about my mom before you find your daughter in the back for milk?
Razulin ain't here. Relax. I was gonna say I love how the anger that Zulin would have is carrying over to Cassandra. Fucking possessed.
Oh my god. What's crazy is I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to have none of her shenanigans with what she's smoking. Only that's a Rubik's, exactly. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Does she have any pastries that look particularly interesting to me?
You do see that she has some pies that are currently cooling off on the windowsill counter, and some croissants, as well as a couple different types of bread.
Okay. Would you happen to have a small pastry or candy that we could potentially give to the child?
I wouldn't take anything from her. She hasn't washed her hands from the drugs he just took.
Pastry for a child? I mean, yeah, I guess. How much? You trying to keep this kid busy for a while, or just give her a quick snack?
You know, I don't want to. You know, it's okay. It's okay. We'll just get something at the end, but I appreciate it.
Sure, at the end. Yeah, sure.
Have a wonderful night and enjoy your spliff. And
Fuck you, bitch.
I'm gonna quickly like shove the girl out as I can kind of smell the odor of what she's smoking.
God forbid you have children your own.
We might want to get We might want to get out of there. I am not trying to get a second hand from what she had.
I detest the small child, but I don't want to poison the child.
The child's parents may be dead, but she may have some while to go before she meets her maker.
Well, not much more if she has the same luck she's been having for the past like fucking 25 years.
All right, I've got the directions, 2 alleys and several houses down. Do we make it without incident?
Yes, you do successfully walk through the alleys, and you follow the directions to a T. Find yourself in front of a very nice wooden inn. Appears to have a couple stories to it, and you can see that the lights are on. There appears to be a lot of people inside that are laughing, talking, having a great time. And
Yeah, before the fall.
hold on a second, I gotta pull up a different thing. Ah, there it is. You also can hear music playing from the inside of the tavern as well.
Okay. I think we've got the right spot. Let's go check in and figure out what we should be doing next. We need to figure out something for this child.
Cassandra, I'm assuming you're just going along with that?
Yes.
Alright. You both step through the door, and you can see a lot of different people all around. There appears to be a couple people that are slumped on the floor that appear to be passed out drunk, and there is a young woman that appears to be kind of picking them up and gently setting them down in seats, or in the case of one individual, just kind of rolling them out the doorway at this point. Oh, hi. Sorry. I'm a little bit busy at the moment. I could be with you soon, though.
Take your time. I see the weirdos about tonight.
Aren't they always? If you want, you can go have a seat down at the counter over there.
I could use some food. Thank you.
No problem.
As you step in, you see that there is a lot of different tables thrown throughout the entire place. The whole first floor appears to be mainly meant for Eden, along with a stairwell that leads up to some rooms and a door in the back that appears to lead to some more rooms. There are some signs up that denote that they are indeed open. There's some free rooms on the bottom floor as well as one or two on the upper floors. And there are several people sitting down at the countertop engaging in conversation and eating some food. You also see a very well-dressed lady that appears to be running the actual counter and is currently grabbing drinks for some of the patrons.
Oh, for a second I thought you were talking about me.
You ugly. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna like address the kid for the first time and say, would you like something to eat before we go up to our room? I think we have
Yes.
some more things to discuss. All right. I'm gonna wave down the lady that's working the counter. Ma'am.
Oh, hi. Yes, if you want, you can come in and have a seat.
You can just sit at any open table. I don't have a preference.
I would prefer something with like back supports for the girls, if you would.
Fine. There's a booth available. She needs something for the girls. Yeah.
You go over to one of the booths that are on the right side near the back door and have a seat down. Valen sits next to Lillian and Cassandra. There is not enough room on that seating, so you do have to take the seat opposite of them.
Oh, that's very fine. Thank you all to myself.
As you all do that, the lady that is working the counter then comes over to you.
Hi, what can I get for y'all tonight?
Something for the child, a liquor for me, and what is your special?
Special? Oh, it's always gonna be the oxtails, of course. I don't know if you ever had those before. It's a specialty.
I have not. I guess I'll try those. And Cassandra.
You know, make it two.
Two? Sure. It'll take just a little bit. I already have some that are currently cooking, so they'll be over in just a few minutes. Is there anything else I can get for y'all? Or anything for the child?
Child, what would he like? Within reason.
Can I have chicken?
Well. A kid.
Guy. We can't win with this guy.
Go on.
Oh, she was asking you to.
Oh, yes. Sure. Chicken, I guess. Chicken.
Sorry, we don't sell chicken here. We specialize in red meat.
We should have this easily digestible for the little munchkin.
Easily digestible.
Simple palate. She's not that well versed in the finer things in life. You have to ease them into these things, you know?
This is why I said bread.
We have some tender steak bites, and we have, of course,
We'll take
fish and
those.
bread.
Let's take the steak bites.
Sure, I'll get those going for you. It'll be just a few minutes. Any drinks?
And a orange juice for the child.
Oh, but of course. Alrighty, I'll be back in just a little bit, okay?
Right, thank you.
She then politely steps away and goes to make the food for y'all.
All right, child, explain yourself. How exactly did the people die in your village that you've come from?
It's been a long time. I think I was only 20 when it happened. But I just remember waking up and there was fire roaring in through the windows, and my dad was grabbing me and running through the building. I couldn't quite see, but he jumped out the window, and my mom met up with us outside We went into the woods, and all I remember is that the whole village was burned down, and there was demons there.
Demons? What kind of demons?
I'm not sure.
Have you had threats of demons or fire before in your town? Maybe something an older person mentioned?
The only name that I recognize is one that my dad mentioned to my mom one night, and I think it was something like Vorkith, I think.
Tight.
Okay. Vorkis. I've never heard that before. Well,
It's a type of herb.
No.
I don't think it's an herb. I think it's some ancient name. I don't know much about it. Well, how did you find out that you had this power?
I just remember that I've always had it. Ever since I could remember, honestly. I think the first time it happened, my dad was holding me, and then I suddenly saw a feature that was really scary, and it was with some guys that were breaking into our house to rob us. I told my dad, and at first he didn't believe me, but my mom did, and they prepared for it, and it actually happened. They did, however, stop them because of my warning, and ever since they told me that my gift is very important.
Has anything ever good ever happened to you, child?
Is this not good?
This is actually quite my sentiment. Was there anyone that maybe mentioned using you for your gift or asking you about your gift that wasn't your parents?
I know that people in the town loved my gift, but they were always so nice. They didn't really ask for much. Well, there was one guy that was really weird, and my dad said that I should avoid him. He lived downtown, and he would constantly try to visit my dad. Told him that he was banned from our house.
Remember his name?
Let me think. I think it was Steven.
God damn it.
Steven? Wait a second. You mean like the singing Steven from the boat?
I'm not sure.
What did he have anyone with him?
Not that I remember.
Interesting. Well,
No preposterous friend with the drum.
No.
Interesting. Well, I don't know what else to say other than, I guess, you found us and your mother told us to keep watch. Honestly, I have no qualms with keeping you around as long as you're useful. But you're gonna have to pull your weight around here. You're gonna have to.
Don't do the thing you do with the water in your eyes ever again.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Leaking eyes are nothing but extracurricular activities.
The pouting needs to stop.
Okay.
And the sniffly.
I can't.
I'm gonna hand her a tissue because I'm trying to like be nice to keep her around and not run off.
She takes it and wipes her nose. Thank
You just have to
you.
build some confidence. You have to go up in this world. You're alone now, yes, but you are.
I'm not alone, I have you.
You're growing. A little presumptuous of you, but anyways.
As you're saying this, suddenly the lady does return with a few plates of food. Alrighty, here's the oxtail for you, some oxtail for you,
And for the child, oh, such a sweet little girl, here is your tender steak bites and your drink. I got you some water as a just in case.
Thank you. I really won't be needing that, but thank you. I'm gonna pay the lady. How much do I owe her?
That'll be, let's see here with that and that. We're looking at 6 gold.
Ugh. You wouldn't happen to have any gold over there, Cassandra? You're bleeding me dry.
I'm bleeding. Honey, darling, you're our money back. Yes. Didn't you and your friends have a little like wager? You should be swimming in it by now.
Yes, but unfortunately I lost at the end. But it is okay. I'll make my money back soon enough.
6? Alright, 6 gold.
All right.
I'm gonna just like dump it onto the table.
Thank you. And is there anything else I can do for y'all? Can I get you a room or anything?
Actually, yes, a room would be lovely. Do you happen to have anything that is big enough to sleep 3?
Sleep 3. Ooh. I have a 2-bedroom. I could get one of the maids to actually bring a spare bed in for the child if need be,
No,
but it
two
will
be
cost
fine.
extra.
She's our niece, you see, so she'll be happy sleeping in Lillian's bed.
No. I shall pay. I
I
shall accept the extra bedroom. The extra bed. I refuse to sleep next to anyone.
All right, and
extra.
are you just staying tonight, or are you staying multiple nights? What's your plan?
Just for the night. I may also put in a wager or two if there are any games.
All right, let's see. Let me tally that up for you. That's gonna run you 9 gold.
All right, I'll put the 9 gold up for the rooms.
Thank you. Cecily, go move one of the small beds into bedroom D. We have a child that needs a bed. Okay.
The barmaid then hurries off into the back section and gets to the task.
That'll be ready for you in about an hour.
All right, thank you.
Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
No worries. If you need anything at all, just let me know, hon.
So,
She then walks back over to the bar.
so child, about pulling your weight. I do have to ask, with you seeing the future or whatever it is, do you happen to know of any other ways that you could potentially help us to make our way with your gifts?
Well, I can guide you on where you need to go.
It's like a map. Interesting. I thought you said you were bad at directions.
I didn't say I'm a map.
Where do we need to go then?
Well, I just mean to make sure you don't die.
Okay. Well, I'm not afraid of death.
That's not very much use to.
I'm only afraid of being poor. I'm more in the business of acquiring money.
But if I can see your
Stay
future,
alive.
then it's whatever the future is. I don't know what the future holds until I see.
All right. Well.
Just say about the pouting and whining. Speak with some authority.
Maybe Cassandra here could give you speaking lessons.
She doesn't respond.
Push these things onto me, but I'll think about it.
Alright, I'm just gonna eat my food and drink. Do I see anybody in the bar that would be in the tavern that would be worth talking to?
You see a lot of different individuals throughout the tavern. You see some people sitting at the bar that appear to be workers. They look like they might work the port. You see some sailors having some drinks at one of the tables. You do see several individuals playing a card game in the back corner. And you also can see that there's a dice game going on in the opposite corner as well. There is a very well-dressed gentleman sitting and having a conversation with two other people. He is wearing some fine garments that appear to be mostly white, which is an expensive material in this area. They do have some jewelry on. They have some rings on each finger. They also happen to have 2 earrings parallel on their left ear, as well as their right ear, signifying that they are quite dignified. And that would be everyone of interest in the room.
Okay. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna keep eating my food, and Cassandra. So, well, I know while you may not be interested in the child, I see some use of her. But other than that, do you have any plans or people that you might know in the area?
These are all new parts to me, to be honest. I have many friends around when you're traveling the world as much as I do.
You would think someone with such a beaming attitude as you would have made some type of friend.
Well, someone has to be the life of this party, since you're all glimming gloom.
I am not glim nor gloom. I am simply a realist. Death is around us, and we should expect it.
Yes. The death is around us and the graves to be. Yeah, do you have anything else to talk about other than the impending mortality of us?
Impending long quiet.
The long, dark.
Quiet.
Oh, really quick,
yeah.
above board question.
Yeah.
I don't know how long you guys were wanting to go. I just want to get a clarification on that.
Oh, it's a little bit. It's 11.
Jesus.
Yeah, we should probably wrap this up. All right. We can just wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, anyways, I think maybe we should head off to bed after these oxtails, which are actually quite delectable. Never had anything like this before, have you?
Better.
Ugh. Always with the better. Now who's the negative Nancy?
Negative is an observation. These could be slightly better. The salt volume is very high.
Somebody who talk about a sensitive
Nearby, you
topic,
hear
I'm
picky
gonna-
Maybe the bread lady was right. Maybe hers is better than yours.
Can you please not
Not
piss
say
off
that.
the woman that cooks our food? I would like to eat food and not.
No, she already brought it to us. It's not like she can do anything now.
You do get
Yeah.
some stare daggers at for a moment.
I think it's quite lovely. Please ignore her. I'm trying to
Well, you my honest opinions.
They kind of let out a gruff
Anyway.
sigh and they just look away again.
Anyway, well, seeing as we're going to be in this town, at least for the time being, maybe we should find some work. Do you happen to know anyone that might be able to get us something to do while we wait for our impending rest?
Honestly, I figured that's what you and your boyfriend were discussing. Otherwise, how would he be here? How do you know of him, also?
He was a friend from a very long time ago. We may have worked together. I don't know. I crossed paths with a lot of people.
Leaning forward to the table. How much did you know each other?
Not, and I'm gonna lean back and say, not enough for you to be that close to me. What is your obsession with these boyfriends?
No, he seemed quite fond of you, and I was just curious. You were very eager to get me away from the table. I didn't even get to play a game of cards yet.
Yeah, that was.
Says
that
the
was
kid.
not I'm gonna kind of. Did you say or? Wait.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of chuckle a little bit at the kid.
I don't even know what that word means yet.
She seems to have an opinion about you.
It's what my mom always called my dad.
Oh.
Whenever they were arguing.
And may he rest in pieces wherever he may be.
Well, Cassandra, he was not my boyfriend. I will tell you that.
Not even the slightest bit of courtship.
Listen, we will not talk about courtship or boyfriends or any more of this. Tell me about you. What do people talk about? The weather, the clothing. What you like cigars, apparently. What makes you like those things?
They're
Men.
quite fragrant. What? He said men.
You hear that from a person sitting behind you.
Fragrant. I guess that's what you call
You
them.
just have to enjoy the finer things in life. You know, you only live once, you know?
This is true.
True
You
that.
only live once. However, I would prefer my suffering to end sooner rather than later.
I think you should prefer a better wardrobe.
My wardrobe is
Brighter
fine.
colors. You know, purple would really bring out your eyes.
You know, I think you should
A
probably
very
worry
regal color.
less about color and more about being nice to the people around you. You've probably made this woman want to spit in every meal we're gonna have at this inn.
We'll just eat at the bakery. I rather the remnants of whatever substance she's to be on than the saliva of the ones that can't take critiques.
The remnants of what she's been smoking on. It might make me want to climb out of my skin.
It might make you more mellow.
I don't think what she was.
You might have the opposite. You might actually wear a smile for once.
Is our room ready? I'm really feeling tired.
Yes.
All right. let's go to bed. I've cleaned my plate.
I was just starting to have fun.
You all stand up and, after having cleaned your plates, gently stack them and then head back to the room that was labeled D. As you head inside, you find the 3 beds and lay down for the night. And that's where we're going to conclude that session for now.
We didn't die.
No. Kind of hard to die so far.
I don't know. We coulda.
You didn't die.
We coulda.
Y'all were getting into some shit in the first one, I'll say that. That was a rough battle.
That was rough.
Them businesses are still living rent free in my fucking head.
Oh man, this was fun. So I guess this is gonna be a sub campaign now.
That's
Yes.
what it's feeling like. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I am fully down for it if you both are.
Listen, I'm trying to get Cassandra on board to use this kid to make some money.
'Cause I don't want the little hellion has trauma. I don't want that. I got enough of that of my own.
I love how the table turned, and at first Lillian wanted nothing to do with this kid, and Cassandra was like, well, no, it was the other way around. Right? Wait.
I didn't want anything to do with this.
Yeah, you didn't want anything to do with him, and then you wanted something to do with her, and then you're like, ew.
Parents. Yeah, she cries. I don't like it when they do that. They snotty nose and shit.
You both did a triple take on this kid at this point.
Po baby.
Cassandra wanted nothing, then said, you know what, maybe, then said, ugh, never mind. Lillian was like, sure, no, wait, she got powers.
She heard you may die. I was like, ooh.
Right up my alley. Sounds like fun.
Then heard can get money and went, ooh.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
I do love how this kid has an incredibly useful power and is just being put towards money so far.
Honestly, we need to figure out my ambitions in life. I'm
Yes.
still thinking through what some goals are in order to use this child's powers. But then again, I also kind of feel like we're putting her in the line of fire. Like, I'm like, how the fuck can we use her without putting her in the line of fire? Like, we don't have a babysitter. We are the babysitter.
I was so ready to do two stupid things in that fucking that betting hall.
I will say, since it is like prior timeline stuff, if certain characters end up, dying or something, then it will become uncanon to the main game.
I should have shot Rubik's. I was thinking that because I should have shot him so he can be like, yeah, I saw surrounded a gun bullet, so he just has more lore he can have. It's some bitch fucking shot me.
At least now he has confirmed canon that Steven exists, that it's a person.
And not only does Steven exist, but Steven's a fucking creepy guy trying to.
I want lore.
Allegedly
trying to creep on the girl for whatever.
According to a child who is clearly fucking stupid. Best gift ever? No brains to use it.
Just like, Steven, is that you? You have eyes. You know what he looks like. Are you blind? Plot twist, Rubik's can't see. Alright, well. No wonder he hit you with tremors.
Rubik's was just dumb at every age, I guess.
Oh, you was next to me, my bad.
He really did hit me with tremors, and that shit was so fucking. After I tried to save him, no less. Still irks me to this day.
Boy, you said this is the fucking she's the ship captain that we fucking came to the Zelion.
Valen? Yes.
What's mama and daddy name again?
So she just was gonna sit there. She's just gonna sit there and let someone threaten their fucking people and not say shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I was so ready to start taking out fucking captains, shipmates and shit.
So, is this? I'm thinking. It's complicated to explain this because it sounds like it's a continuity error, but there's a gap in time here because you gotta remember it is 110 years in the future that the main campaign happens. A lot can happen in that time frame. So what she might call her people and stuff could be very different than what you get to learn about in this session. Because obviously all those people that she was born around are dead. So
I'm something of a sailor myself, you know.
At this point, honestly, like, I'm just taking this as for the time. Excuse me. And I only take it as canon if it's something that you say like, oh, like if it like keeps coming up over and over again.
that is fair. I can say that for the most part, everything has been canon thus far.
Abuse of the child.
Yeah, essentially, it's a unique moment that you get to help write the early canon as well that affects the main game. Anything that makes a massive change, though, like if it ends up completely alternate, then it will become an uncanon story, and we can just keep certain stuff, or whatever we want to do from there. But you can also so far use it as a way to learn a little bit more backstory, just for the funsies of it, as to how many of these characters are actually old as shit when they really shouldn't be. And
it's like with Moon Whisker, I was like, oh shit, like when you said it was a bakery, I automatically knew. I was like, oh, this is the Moon Whiskers. Is this her mama? And sure enough, here she goes, smoking that shit. Like,
that whole family is just dangerous. Don't be hanging around that family.
I'm not going back to that bakery.
Her daughter might end up on a fucking milk carton.
Yo.
Might just give it the search.
Her granddaughter did, goddamn.
Sins of the father.
Sins of the father, exactly.
Now you know where Kalani got it from, though.
Oh my god.
It also gives you backstory to the feud between that bakery and the inn. Which Kalani, though, was okay with Zulin's mom. However, Her mother, something different.
Hey, bitch.
Hey. Oh man.
I felt the anger immediately from Cassandra in that moment. Defending someone she don't even know.
That was crazy. Yo, y'all over here draining my bank account. I'm gonna tell you that thing though.
You had over 100 gold when you started. I think.
I know. I'm at 77 now. It's crazy.
I mean, with all the gambling, and then you also got a certain someone just kind of feeding off you money-wise.
I know. That's why I'm like, I need to get this kid to pay what she owe.
Look, you should have let me fucking absolutely put the absolute stank on taking all the fucking dude's money in that card game. I'm about to run their fucking pockets.
Oh man.
I mean, based on what the kid said, I don't know if that was a good idea.
Yeah, did she tell you they was murderers?
Fuck it. I gotta.
Yeah, she said two things. She said, one, we should not play this. Two, they are murderers.
She literally told you, they murderers.
I wanna
And you
kill
was
them.
like, and
Friends later.
Put it like this. How would this kid who only tells the potential future know that they're murderers other than if they kill you?
Look, we'll just call an ambulance, but not for me.
damn. Oh my gosh. An ambulance, but not for me. Hold on, let me end my stream. Give me 1 second.
Anyways, I started blasting.
So anyways,
Oh man.
there will be a lot more that goes on in the next session, I will say that. This is kind of a setup at this point for continuation, because it seemed like we were going to continue, so I wanted to give you all the chance to just role play a whole lot more. Less battle, because the first session was mainly battle.
Yeah. No, this definitely helped me to kind of like scope out what the town's like right now and kind of see to kind of like understand the kid more, because I'm like, okay, we've got this kid, she's got this power. Her mom clearly wants us to either protect the kid or to take the kid somewhere. Like, this is clearly like a kid fetch quest.
Yeah, I think
So-
so, to the fucking orphanage.
Throw her in the river!
There's no zoo for the child. So
There's a river.
that's why I was like, that's why I was insinuating, like, is there like a place we could take
What
her?
if
I
you
was
find a
like,
box?
if we
run
found like an
alley,
orphanage and we could just drop her
Poke
off.
some holes in it and leave her there.
A barrel with some holes.
A barrel with some holes. Okay.
There's also plenty of drama already. Oh, and one other thing I almost forgot about. Me and Lena got to talk about this a little bit in the DM call. But if y'all want to write some like actual extensive backstory for these characters, we can go far with this.
I just need to write it. I had something like kind of simple.
Yeah,
I just didn't write it down in the notes this time.
Yeah, I've been kind of coming up with it as we go. So like, I have my backstory as to like, you know, where I came from, why I've got Monk as a part of my my class, and I'll write out my story. I just gotta. That's how I do it. Hold on,
Same
let me
as-
get my stream. Give me one
Same as the main campaign, just write however much you want. Ultimately, it's your character. It just lets me know what I should be looking to for like inspiration and stuff.
Are you? I was definitely gonna try to throw my voice during that fucking dice game.
Like yell.
To shoot that guy. Like, because I can copy like above board. I can like copy voices and shit if I've heard it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna try like as when it's his turn to guess like 12 or some stupid shit.
Oh, that's what you mean. Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. That'd be. I feel like you'd get yourself into some trouble with that.
That was the first bit I was gonna do, but I was like, we're gonna have to fucking kill this guy, Steven. Damn.
Risky moment. I feel like you both caught on that he was cheating though.
Oh, what about the guy who was cheating?
Yeah.
Definitely fucking cheating.
Yeah, he was definitely cheating.
I was either gonna do that or I was gonna somehow convince the fucking what's it called, the dealer to like meet me somewhere real quick to like discuss something and knock his ass out. And then take his clothes and then ship it to him so I can cheat. But I was like, well, my biggest thing was like, I don't know if I can reliably knock him out without starting the whole fucking bar fight.
Bar fight, exactly. And that was the main things I was worried about. Is like, we just got into this town. We got this little girl. That's why I was like.
That's why I was so dead. I was like, is there any type where I can do any type of thing without someone just fucking watching this shit out of me?
That's why I was like, let me just scope this place out and see what's going on, because I don't know what the fuck these people on, and we got this kid here. And my thing too was like, is there somebody watching us to try to find this girl? So
I will say there was 2 points in this session where there was almost a bar fight.
yeah, exactly.
One of them was with the dice game.
Yeah.
That dice game was definitely about to be a fight if y'all didn't persuade that
Like,
motherfucker.
all right, well, blah 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 blah.
That's why I was like, please let me roll
I got
this
grip points,
advantage.
motherfucker. This ain't go how it's gonna go on the boat.
Oh my god.
And then the other opportunity,
Minding my business, and oops, there's a bullet in his head.
there was almost a bar fight at the end. If we would have kept going, there was gonna be a fight over people not liking your comments.
He said to my face.
That's what they were about to say.
What happened here? Well, you know, they didn't like that. I told them their mom was a whore, and then they didn't like that. And then, well, as you can see, all the bodies in the ground.
Overall, how are we feeling about the campaign, the session, everything?
This was fun. I
Need more
enjoyed
bad
this.
bitch moments. Just kidding.
No, we do. We always do bad bitch moments.
Yeah, we need some bad bitch moments.
How
It's
to do that with Miss
fun.
Brody McBruderson over here?
Listen here, I have a good reason for being broody, so leave me
She
alone.
was so happy to talk to your man.
He's not my man.
Lena, remember what I said earlier? Now you know how it feels.
This is what Ruby used to do every time he is in a campaign.
I'm gonna go close up my stream. All right, y'all. I hope that y'all enjoyed that session. It was mostly just kind of getting to know the town, getting to know the lore of what's happening, what the world is like. So it was world building today. The other day it was a lot of fighting that they did on the ship with the Kraken and everything. So there will be more combat. Don't worry, it's coming. Next session, there's going to be plenty of it, as well as a mixture of more world building stuff and story elements. So if you want to see that, you can definitely stop in for it. Make sure you join the Discord. That's where I post the updates as to when these sessions are going to take place. Since this is an offshoot campaign that is just in between the main campaign sessions, the days do change. So whereas the main campaign is every Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time, this one being, more lore building is just whenever the two players are available and want to do it. It might be once a week, it might be twice a week, might be every other week. Just whatever they feel like doing is what I'm going to accommodate for. If you ever want to see what happened prior, the VODs are on my channel still, and I will be uploading those to YouTube, as well as trying to do some cut down version of them each. Fairly soon here I'm going to be doing some co-working streams where I will clip them and put together just some of the best funny moments, because the main campaign has a lot of shit going on. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, I think I might have some more fun to send y'all. Let me see, because I have a lot of fellow streamers that are really fun to watch. Who's all live tonight? Ooh, Anjon is live. I'm gonna send y'all over to Anjon. Anjon is super sweet, and they're currently getting over some stuff, doing their best. So let's go show them some love as they are playing Buckshot Roulette. Ooh, that's a fun one. That's a new game. So if you haven't seen that, it has to do with guns and some very creepy imagery. I will, however, be seeing y'all later this weekend. Of course, I do work tomorrow, so I probably won't be live. But Sunday, noon Eastern Standard Time, is when we should be continuing the third session of Intrigue in a World of Deceit. There's their main campaign with That's a Schmuck, Sir Blackness, Lena Days, and It's Tresnor. So if y'all want to see what those goons get up to, what kind of shenanigans, you can definitely tag along for that. And with that, I will see y'all later.
Bye. Have a good night.
With your fiery gaze, he won't forget your face. It was then that the
Don't forget your old shipmate. Folly, rolly, 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 ride on.